Are we live?
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We're live.
Let us know if you can hear us.
What do we do about that?
Just need to make the chat bigger so we can actually read the comments.
Yeah.
Since we're all a little bit blind.
How do you pop the chat out?
No, we managed to do it yesterday.
I did it yesterday.
I've got
didn't
them
I?
on my phone.
Not that. Anyway, hello. Right, let's just. Ike Malloy, hello. Cron editor, Ray, Carl,
Brian B.
Nice to see you. Tim, Jeffrey Bridgman, Charlie Adams, and we've already had a super thanks. Wow, Senator Perry, that's amazing.
Thank you, that's amazing.
Thank you.
$2. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, indeed.
Oh, cool.
How do we get that text to? I'll just do this.
I just had a notification saying Sailing Melody's live. Oh, that's a bit better.
Yeah, Sailing Melody is live. Oh, hello. We've got Claude here, Tim, Glenn, Daniel. Oh my goodness, it's all going past too quickly. Hang on, let's make that a bit smaller. Paul, David, Daniel, Tom.
We'll let a few people join.
We'll let a few people join, and then we'll actually start doing questions. Oh, Jimmy Johnson, hello.
Are you guitar?
Whitney, I'm not a guitar man. I was say guitar man.
Yeah.
So we'll let a few more people join up because it's going up and up and up and up through the roof.
And then people end up
And
missing answers to questions.
But we hope you're all very well.
Yeah, raining in rainy Wales today.
It's, absolutely chucking it down.
Like yesterday and the day before.
Yeah, and the day before that.
Hello,
hello.
Rudy from the Netherlands.
Hello.
Hello, Anu Kramer.
Mouse.
Kevin Charlton, hello.
Oh, Australia.
Hello.
Ian from Blackpool.
Oh,
hello.
what time is it in Australia?
Well, there's different bits of Australia.
Well, depends what part of Australia you're in. But
Tom
I know
Jennings.
Perth is
Hi,
about 8
and
hours ahead.
Sid and the gang.
Yes.
In Pavadius, hello. Gladys. Alice Scott, hello. Craig Robinson, Tommy Guntz. You're in Turkey, are you guys?
Oh,
right.
nice.
I'm sorry, we're not bang up to date with where you are. Josh Eisenhart. Oh, thanks, Good grief, Kathleen. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. Yes, that's rendered me speechless for a minute. Hi, you okay? Hope you're well.
Hello.
John Corey. Always Foster's time in ours. Yeah, absolutely.
What part of Australia are you in? I can't wait to go back to Australia. Oh, yeah. Jack actually wants to go to uni in Australia, don't you?
Yeah.
Deborah de Graaf from Yorkshire.
From Yorkshire.
From Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Sailing Reality. Hello from Devon. Oh, we came right past you then.
It's pronounced Aoife.
Aoife.
Sorry.
There you go. Apologies. But you learn something every day. Hi, Mike and Caroline. Seems like it was.
Yeah, we did a live stream for our patrons yesterday.
Yes.
So hello again for the ones that are here.
So one of the things that you get as a patron perk is you get little extra things like that. So
yes.
our patrons were able to join us yesterday for a more exclusive Q&A, which
it's something that we want to do more often.
It's something that we should do a lot more often than we do. Hi, Charlie.
Miami.
There's somebody
from Miami.
Perth. John Kirby.
Melissa, you've done an amazing job as a mum with Jack. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. Yes.
Proud of my man.
I agree.
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
Sailing Reality. Yes, you did come very near. My boat was at Watermouth Harbour in Ilfracombe. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, we got the typo, Aoife. That's fine. Right. I think we're a few minutes in and we've got 137 people on the screen. That's amazing.
Well, there was a few questions.
There were.
Waiting. So we'll start with those.
We'll start with the questions that are waiting first because
I'm just looking at the questions.
They're on my phone if you need them.
Shorts, wasn't it? It was on the shorts.
Yeah. There you go. So these are a few questions that people asked us in advance. You'll have to take that off because we've replied to them. So what's the first one?
No, that's about being in Wales. Will you be exploring
Good
Biscay
question.
or just whizzing across it?
So
That's from Impervadis.
the Impervadis guys answer. So Biscay, really not sure, to be honest. Because of the 90-day, we're getting already into the depths of, because of the 90-day Schengen fiasco,
Yeah.
we may just whiz across Biscay. Oh,
Thank you.
oh wow.
Thank
Another
you,
super
John.
thanks. That's amazing. Thank you. Because of the fiasco that is Brexit and all of that nonsense, we've only got 90 days before we have to get out of Europe.
But we haven't started massively exploring
No.
that yet.
So we might be looking for something called a digital nomad visa, which would mean that we could spend more time exploring, the Schengen shuffle, exploring the coast of Portugal and France and Biscay and what have you. If we can do that, then great. But otherwise, we might have to get fairly sharpish round Portugal into Gibraltar and then across to Greece and Turkey, so that we've got kind of out of Europe within the 90 days.
Yeah, but we would like to. We need to spend a bit of time in Portugal because that's where my dad lives, and we'd really actually like to go round Biscay and explore.
We would, yeah. Jimmy, let's question: what provision do you have for babies' early month vacations and checkups while on the move? Get the we're hoping to get the vaccinations done before we actually leave the UK, so we might spend a few months on the south coast and exploring the Channel Islands and the north of France before going.
And obviously the ones there'll be some that we need to come back for. We have to come back yearly for Jack's appointments anyway.
Yep, for my ears.
Currently, until they change.
Andy, forgive me for asking you a question on SHOP. Do you agree with the nurse or doctor giving medical advice of drops in vitamin levels of folic acid? I don't know enough about the subject to comment, so I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not an expert in vitamin deficiencies in any situation, so that would be unethical of me to comment.
Take you to hospital if you've broken your leg.
Yeah, break your leg and I'll sort it out. Car crashes and heart attacks, I'm really good at.
Without vitamins.
Yeah, getting people out of cars, burns, heart attacks, limbs being severed. That's all good. I can do that.
Next question that was on sort of a pre-question was a question for Jack. How is the homeschooling and what difference are you especially enjoying? Are you enjoying anything about homeschooling?
Yes, I am. What was the question again?
Are you enjoying the homeschooling and what difference has it made?
I enjoyed the homeschooling, and the difference it's made is basically I'm learning more maths because at school they would move on with the classes too quickly, and I didn't.
Yeah, so one of the issues is Jack, even with his cochlear implants, can only pick up about 50% of what's being taught in the classroom, and the teacher doesn't always notice. So that inevitably means that at home we can be a lot more, we notice when he's not understood something and we can go over it again. So I think that's the biggest benefit across the board, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I get to learn what I want to learn
sometimes. Yeah.
George Conway, hi from Great Kills Harbour. Dave Brown, you're a legend, Jack. He is.
Oh, thanks.
Charlie, boats are being attacked in Biscay by a large fish. Yeah, there's been some orca attacks. That's not something we relish.
No, I kind of feel we should be going in Still Melody.
Kind of feel like Still Melody would have been better for that.
Audio trouble. Who says that?
Oh,
Charlie Adams.
Oh, sorry, Charlie. What kind of trouble? Is it muffled? We've got mics on.
Yeah, we've got microphones on. So so everybody worries about the orca issue. There are thousands and thousands of boats going through there, and only a very small percentage make the news for being attacked or clattered. So hopefully we're one of the 999 that don't get into trouble.
Yeah, but as we get closer to that area, once again, we'll be doing a lot more research and stuff like that. But we are part of the Facebook groups where we watch about them. Another pre-asked question: at what point do you feel you'll be ready to get underway for Points Unknown?
The boat will be ready this summer, with no doubt about it. The boat's ready now, and like Millennial Falcon say, everything that can be done on the water can be done on the water, should be done on the water.
Yeah, boat's ready. We're not ready yet.
We've got to fit the hydrovane. I've got to finish installing the lithium, put some solar panels on. There's bits and pieces, but all of that can be done in the water, and all of that could be done on the move. So we'll be ready. The boat will be ready by the summer, and it all depends on the baby and how settled the baby is. As soon as baby's settled, we're off.
Yeah, and obviously we've got some other things to do first. We've got to sort Still Melody out, and we've got to finish sorting our house out. And then we basically our plans, we think, are to start moving south and then possibly winter.
Yeah, winter on the south coast. And if we got away earlier, we'll go up north through the Caledonian Canal and down the east coast. Gladys, pardon the spelling, I just had surgery. Oh my goodness, I hope you're all right. That sounds uncomfortable. Hey, from up north, from up in Leeds, West Yorkshire, ship happens. Hi guys, glad to have you on board.
When do you start your solar bridge? Hopefully very soon. Weather's awful.
Who's this?
Just here. John.
Oh, have we lost it?
I've
gone too far.
Gone too far up.
I'm scrolling up, sorry to... when do you start on your solar bridge? Nigel has been doing lots of other things recently, and he's going to be hopefully helping us out with the steel work on that. I'm also talking to Matt from Duracell Project about some fiberglass hardtop. So once Nigel's not tied up with other projects, then we'll be getting onto the solar bridge. So because I can weld stainless pipe, but Nigel will do a much nicer job of that. So I'm sort of holding fire until he's in a position to help us with it. Aoife, my point being, is it wrong to give the info on the phone? I can't comment on that. That depends on the doctor, how well they know you, what your medical conditions are. I would be unethical of me to give medical advice in this format.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Earlier question. No, I'm not learning guitar like Dad.
Oh yes, somebody else.
We haven't really had much time.
Jack's not
yet.
Jack's cochlear implants make it very difficult for him to hear pitch and rhythm. So we're working on some much more basic stuff of pitch and rhythm before we get onto instruments.
Yeah, you're more on the piano at the moment, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Back to what you were just saying about giving information over the phone. I've worked in the control room on the ambulance service for ages, and we routinely give medical advice over the phone, but you've got to be armed with the right information and in the right context. So again, I can't really comment on an individual case. So any plans to head to the Med? Yes, definitely. We'll down to the Med, and we'll spend a bit of time we're not keen to spend time in the Western Med, no interest in the Riviera really. We'll skip through there, straight to the islands and across to Sicily, and then across to Greece, I think, because it's a lot easier and cheaper. Chris from Oregon, hi. Michael E. Jean-Louis, hello from the Seychelles, hi. Cron says hello to Ship Happens. Right.
You made it. Well done, Buck.
Hello. Deborah de Graaf, audio's perfect here. Good.
Lovely.
What's happening with Steel Melody? Steel Melody is it's pouring with rain non-stop all winter. Soon as the rain abates, I'll get the chain plates finished. One little patch left in the bottom. Reinstall the keel box, put the mast up, and get her working and launched, and then put her up for sale. She will not be up for sale officially. If somebody made me a silly offer, then fine. But she will not be up for sale officially until she's in the water.
Yeah, if somebody wanted her as she was, and we felt that they were the right person.
Yeah. So if any of you want to start a YouTube channel continuing Steel Melody, we would support you in that.
In our dream world, somebody that wants to, that has or wants to put it on YouTube would be really cool.
That'd be amazing.
Really cool.
It'd be great to follow her adventures because we do love her lots.
We do. Did you get Ocean Melodies AIS sorted yet? No, I've just dropped it off to get it reprogrammed. Problems with that, so I've dropped it off today. Peter King, hi from Prestatyn. Hi.
Hello.
David Flattery. The feed is breaking up on the audio. Oh, that's really weird. It's amazing.
We are.
We're on Skylink and it's pouring with rain. Starlink, rather.
Yeah.
Starlinks, and it's pouring with rain.
Yeah, it's not positioned in the best place in our garden, so that might be why.
Yeah. Maybe internet connection, but
we are in the middle of nowhere.
And sometimes
on the different
I
website,
think
chat is okay. Okay.
I might be wrong, but when it's rotating, because it rotates to follow the satellite, when it's facing towards the house, it sometimes loses a bit signal connection, so we might have to move it down the garden.
Right. I'm just scrolling up again to get back to the questions. Not in Dartmouth anymore. No.
I'd say AIS says that we're there.
Yes.
But it's a bit of a confusing situation with the
Yeah.
AIS, but hopefully that will all be
So we
fixed.
bought the AIS second hand off Mike, and that's why it's still showing as, because we thought we'd had it reprogrammed and it had gone wrong. So it's still actually registered to Mike. So it's showing, we've changed the name on it, but it's showing Ocean Melody as in Dartmouth, which it isn't.
Yeah, we are home in our home port now.
Hello from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh my goodness, I wish I was in Nashville. I'm a huge hot country guitar fan, and played in a country and western band touring for years and years.
Hello again, Claude.
What's happening to the steelboat? Yeah, we've just answered that. I think we're going to get her in the water and get her up for sale. When do you plan to go on your first sail? What, in the new boat? We've already been sailing her back to Wales. She's in Victoria Dock, and we're doing upgrades ready.
Yeah, so we've a
month ago,
maybe 2 months ago.
Has she been in Victoria Dock for 2 months?
I don't know. 6 or 7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We completed about 400 nautical miles to get her back home, which has made life a lot easier because obviously she was 8-hour drive away. So she's back home after an amazing sail / motor back.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, everything's sort of been a bit slow and a bit on hold because I keep going into hospital.
Yeah.
If you wonder why our eyes look a bit funny, the camera's up here at the top of the screen,
and we're reading
and the comments are down here. So if it looks like we're a bit cross-eyed, we're not. We're just kind of trying to read comments. Andy, UK, sailing yacht, Corrival, Rival 32. Oh, lovely boat.
Triangle.
Somebody right at the beginning asked what we thought of the Colvik Victor 40.
Love the Colvik Victor 40.
Yeah, we don't know much about how well they sail, but inside's amazing. Space. Was it the 40 that we looked at?
We looked at the Colvik Victor 40. The one that we looked at had got some sketchy, dodgy stuff that had gone on with the mast, and it looked like it had been sleeved with a bit of tin foil.
Yeah.
So we walked away.
Yeah, amazing. They're like a TARDIS, amazing for space. I know they're quite a sort of they haven't got much keel to them, have they?
No, and I don't think they sail as well as Owen Overture would. I think they wouldn't. I don't think they'd beat up wind quite as well.
I believe there's lots of around the world.
Yeah, amazing. Jimmy Johnson, if you pass down the northeast coast of Scotland, south of Aberdeen towards the border, it would be good to catch up with you. Yeah, I mean, that is an option. If baby is born soon and is well, then we will be going up and through the Caledonian Canal to Inverness, and we'll come back down the east coast of England through the Norfolk Broads, or past the Norfolk Broads and that way, so that we could then winter in on the south coast in the Solent and the Channel Islands.
Jack, what did you get me for Mother's Day?
I got you some headphones.
Pair of Bluetooth headphones.
2 chocolate boxes, one of which Dad's eaten.
2 boxes of chocolates, one which I ate because Mum didn't like them.
Yeah, and dark chocolate it was.
We did know that when I bought them.
Yes.
I told you it was dark chocolate.
And I bought them anyway.
It's a black magic on.
Anyway, and then what else?
And a blanket, a fluffy blanket.
A fluffy blanket.
I hope you like the teddy blanket. That's what it's called, a teddy blanket. That's really
Robert,
soft.
Ireland, away from how far away from Ready is Steel Melody? I'll volunteer to ship sit. She's not far away. If I had, and this is no word of a lie, if I had £3,000, 3 weeks of good weather and not having to work and good health, I would have Steel Melody finished. So it's not going to take a lot. £3,000 and 3 weeks, and she'd be in the water.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we've got to do those in
yeah
sections.
We've got to do it because it's around the weather. I mean, right now I could have been working on Steel Melody today, but it's been horizontal rain all day, like it is so much of the time here, and you can't roll out. The weather will improve soon, and we'll be back to it.
And we've been in Carnarvon.
Yes, been working on another boat today.
Yeah.
Different boat.
Not ours.
Not ours. We've been working on somebody else's. We've been working on somebody else's boat today. Hi from Brendan and Sue in Devon. Does Jack have a Kindle?
Yes, I do have a Kindle. The Kindle Kids Unlimited has expired, so we need to renew that.
Yes, only the other day. So
yeah, so
it's on my to-do list. But yes, Jack has read over 400 books on your Kindle.
500 actually.
500 books on his
Careful
Kindle.
of banging that microphone. How much solar? Any region possible? Solar, we're going to be putting at least 800 watts, I think, but I'm aiming for 12. Any region? Don't understand the question. I didn't know that solar panels have regions. But not sure. How far away is? I don't know. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it might be a bit.
How far away is what? Sorry. Ocean Melody, maybe.
Yeah.
She is about 30 minutes from our house.
Yes, it might be a little tiny bit difficult getting
Andy,
a grand piano on the boat.
Yes,
Yeah,
it would.
very sad. If anyone wants a baby grand piano, it's going
yours for the
free,
taking. You can have it
free to a good home.
Yeah.
It's an old. It was a piano from a school.
Not
so.
the guitar.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's a Stromenger London-made baby grand that's a bit out of tune, and you can have it. Take it away, please.
For free.
Sailing, and you can't beat a full keel. No, totally agree. Can't beat a full keel.
Unless it's a full keel with sliding out. Double keel. A bilge keel.
Right, yeah.
Sliding
Full
out
keel
bilge
with bilge keels, Jack thinks is even better.
Wait, no, but not ones.
Did you find any big problems on the new boat? No.
No,
we
not
haven't.
yet.
No,
Yeah.
not yet. I'm sure we will at some point.
Yeah.
No. All things that we can tackle. There's we had a full survey on the new boat, and there's plenty of jobs to do, plenty of jobs to get on with. So we certainly will still be sailing / boat projects channel.
Andy, we have a former US guy with a weird name from Tennessee lives in Ireland. Oh, don't know that one's. Not sure who that is. Can't think of the country singer's name. It's really weird. It's from Tennessee, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of country singers in Ireland. Looking forward to following you on your future journeys, just on the water, but your sailing family. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. This is a family vlog, and we're by no means a sailing channel, really. We're just a family that happened to be on a sailing boat.
Yeah, and we haven't done much sailing yet.
No, exactly.
Even on our trip home.
Thank you for sticking with us. There are some amazing, true, thoroughbred sailing people out there. And
are we renting a shore at the moment? Yes.
Yes, we're renting off a family member, so
we're very flexible with the house, which is great. Obviously, with the issues that we've had with pregnancy. We were planning to already be living on the boat.
Yeah, but we already sold our house somewhere else.
Yeah.
We've sold our house and we're renting. So, yeah.
It's a nice bungalow.
Yes.
3-bedroom
Thanks.
bungalow.
I'm now getting pressure from the missus to start a YouTube channel, Diary of the Hotel, and it's refit.
Oh, yeah, we've heard about your amazing hotel. You've messaged. You should definitely do that.
Yes, definitely.
It sounds really cool. We can't wait to visit you.
When will it be
do
open?
it, and
It's already open.
and when you're ready,
cool.
we will come over and visit the hotel and stay in it, and we'll do an episode about staying in your hotel. That would be a good bump to get your YouTube channel started. Did you sell the van yet? Yes, we did.
Sadly.
The van's gone. We sold the van. That was amazing. That was very useful. Hang on, it keeps bumping down to the bottom of the chat, and we're still catching up on.
So apologies if we miss any of your questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's lots of questions, but keep firing
The
away.
map on the wall is showing a Mediterranean, showing medium income. I don't know what that means.
Means that we're poor. Because it was £10 off
Quite
at
possibly.
eBay.
Stream faultless here in southwest of England. Good. I'm on Sky Internet and not the best. Aoife, I've decided to learn Welsh, which I text your lovely mummy on Instagram messages a long time ago. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did
you get anywhere getting line drawings from Holman and Pye? I haven't followed it up yet, Andy. I know who you are. Could you PM me on Facebook Messenger and chase me up on that, because I've been so snowed under with other things I haven't had a chance to follow it up, and I think I've lost the link.
Jack
recently.
redrew the line drawing. Did you post that on the Bowman page or the rival page?
Don't know.
No, we'll post that as well if we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because we had a line drawing, didn't we? And we redrew that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we've passed those ones.
Yep, we don't know.
How much will you be looking for Still Melody when she's done? In the water, 20 to 25,000. I would say.
No, we haven't discussed that yet.
It all depends what else.
What else we managed to get done and stuff, and
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll probably get, how are you feeling? Me, a question for me. Not amazing. I'm 34 weeks now, so we'll do a quick sort of update. Pregnancy is not been easy. Jack was a breeze, but this one's not been easy. From 28 weeks, I've been going into preterm labour, and they've been giving me medication to stop it and stuff like that. But sadly, daily, currently, even now, I'm having regular contractions.
So if you see Melissa pull funny faces, it's because
Yeah.
she's actually having contractions right now.
Yeah.
Which is really uncomfortable.
So, but we've made it to 34 weeks, which is amazing. So we're out of the major danger zones, and baby's a little bit small, so they're actually talking about evicting him before 37 weeks, possibly, but we're hoping to stay to 10.
Mhm.
So
that's a little update. Pop up to the Menai Straits on your travel north, sort your mooring out. We're in Victoria Dock, Mark.
yes,
We are actually in Vicky Dock right now. But
we'll definitely be up and down the straits.
Definitely be up and down the straits. I've got to get out of the marina soon and do some circles and figure eights and calibrate the
so if you want to come and join Andy, because currently I'm not in a fit state to do much.
Anybody local, feel free to
stand on the boat, but I can't do
Melissa
much.
can't do very much. AJW, have you sailed Biscay before? No, I haven't. It's a serious undertaking. I feel like we're more than capable.
Yeah, we're
excited for it. We've got the miles under our belt, and I think the experience. I think without being kind of too cocky about it, I think we're fine.
Look at your weather windows, haven't you? For Biscay.
And it's exciting, but a little bit nerve-wracking. I think I've gone too far again. Oh, that's all right. Drawings, faulty towers. Ooh, not sure. Oh, is that the name of your somebody's hotel?
Oh, can I just say something?
Yeah.
For an award for Daniel Radcliffe when he got the role of Harry Potter, he got to stay up late and watch Faulty Towers.
Did he?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's quite a cool reward.
What heating are you getting? Says Carl, and Claude says talk about the heating company. Right. So we've had a sponsorship from a term company called AutoTerm, playing our heaters, and they have given us all the kit that we need to install on the boat. And we actually knew that we were already sponsored by them before we left Dartmouth. So people were saying, why haven't you sorted the heating? Why aren't you putting on a cheap Chinese diesel heater? It was like, because we've already been offered a sponsorship from a heating company, but we hadn't had time to get that stuff from them and install it yet.
And it wasn't on the priority to get us home, because
getting home we could do without heating, although
it was very cold.
Yeah. I want 25.
But there will definitely be an episode coming up with a heating install. We haven't actually done it yet.
There's going to be a big series. Basically, the next series that you're going to see is going to be preparing our boat for blue water. So it'll be installing the hydrovane, installing the heating, sorting out the refrigeration, sorting out the long-range water tanks, sorting out the long-range diesel tanks, upgrading to Harken roller reefing, installing new sails, installing the big anchor and a new windlass, and possibly a bow thruster if we can do it. And
that might be a long-term wish.
And refurbishing some of the woodwork on the inside, and putting in new bilge pumps and a new
and just to freshen up inside and everything like that.
So all of that stuff is just kind of upgrades really to the boat, and we could go in her exactly as she is.
And a lot of which will happen as we're going along. But we want to get the big 2 seconds. We want to get the big messy jobs done sort of before we leave.
My dream location to visit on boat is Panormus in Greece.
Okay, so that was a question that we need to. Have you got any dream?
Remember? Right.
Yeah. So, hi guys, what are your dream locations to visit on the boat? So go on.
Panormus in Greece. Otherwise known as Dry Chicken Place.
Chicken place.
We've already sailed into Panormus in Greece before.
Is there any places that you really want to go that you haven't sailed into?
Rottnest Island.
You want to sail to Rottnest Island? Wow.
Quatters.
Western Australia.
So Jack wants to go to Western Australia.
Well, Quatters.
For me, I think I'll get as far as French Polynesia and never want to leave. But we'll see about that.
Yeah, French Polynesia.
For me, it's the Marquesas.
I really want to go to Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Marquesas, the South Pacific Island, the sort of Pacific Islands.
Yeah.
Congrats on the baby. Did you make room on the boat for the new family member? Yep, we haven't yet built a cot, but we will do.
Yeah.
Saying Angie, I would be happy to come over for a weekend and help out. Excellent.
Yes.
Add me on Facebook, drop me a PM, and we'll sort it out. Scrolling up and down. If we do miss any questions, by the way, it's really hard to keep track of them because they come in so fast.
Yeah. Sorry, but.
Right, great dinners on me then. 2 choices. Biarritz, coast of Narbonne coast, and I'll get a baby seat. That's
Awesome.
awesome. Thank you. Smash that thumbs up. Amazing. Thanks. Secret Creek prospecting. Oh, you were a prospector.
You should think about a buddy boat when making the crossing. Yes, definitely. When we're nearer time to do the crossing, we will definitely be searching on Facebook for other boats that are going at the same time.
Yeah, we aren't ARC people, I don't think.
No.
We're too rough and ready for the ARC. They're all posh.
What's that?
But we'll follow them.
Yeah.
we'll take advantage of seeing all the ARC are
But no, it'd
leaving.
be quite
Let's go
cool
after
to
that.
cross. I saw a Facebook post the other day where there was a family crossing with another family. So it'd be quite cool if we can
handy to be within
families.
VHF distance of another boat. Definitely a good idea. Hi Jack, do you have any plans to make a channel on your own which will be made for kids specifically? I think it would be very popular with a lot of kids.
I don't have any plans for that. I was going to make my own channel called Captain Jack. Like, have you watched the Captain Q channels? Well, Captain Q channel.
Well, they're not going to answer that, are they?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
So, like Captain Q, but
yeah, it's a really good channel about.
Yeah. So, Jack,
boats and stuff.
you want to do a channel that reviews boats?
Yeah.
But potentially in your Captain Jack Yacht Hunter kind of channel thing, you could do an episode on a different day that is focused on kids sailing.
Definitely. I think that's definitely.
It's definitely on our to-do list. Something that Jack wants to do. It's just once we've got a little bit more time and we're actually living on the boat and have less things that we're sorting out, then we'll definitely be doing that.
AJW, I've sailed Biscay several times on the way back from Thailand and Australia, and every time it scares the pants off me. 26 years. Yeah, we're not taking it lightly. Don't worry. And if we got the time and the visas, we will go round, not across. Gladys, take care, Melissa. I have to go. Lots of love to you all. Thanks,
bye.
Gladys. See you later. Maybe in Carnarvon next day or two, meet for lunch. The next couple of days, it's crazy for us because we're working on somebody else's boat, which is being launched from Carnarvon car park on Friday morning.
Come and give us a wave.
But yeah, definitely come and say hi.
Yeah,
but I will be in the thick of getting. It's actually my daughter's daughter's little boat, and it's in the car park compound at Carnarvon at the castle.
The launch day is on Friday, so we're just frantically trying to help her out to make sure that the launch goes well.
Yeah. I don't know anything about sailing. Do you test Ocean Melody for how she does in heavy weather? We haven't done yet, but there have been lots and lots of Bowman 46s that have been thoroughly tested, that she's a known thoroughbred.
Yeah. And you had a surprise test coming into Pwllheli.
Yeah, we did. So coming into Pwllheli, we were coming across Abersoch Bay and the wind picked up from 15 knots to 40 knots in about 10 seconds. So that was quite cool. It was a little bit. So I take it it'll be on the hard soon. No,
you don't remember it because we drove that leg.
We won't be doing those upgrades on the hard, Dominic. We'll be doing it in the water.
We're in the water now.
Yeah, we're in the water now. We will be lifting out onto the hard briefly, just to change through holes and touch up the anti-fouling. I convert to an Eberspacher diesel heater with Chinese parts. We've got a sponsorship from a diesel heater company, which isn't Eberspacher, but it's Autoturn Playmar heaters.
It'll be coming up in a future episode.
Coming up in a future episode. Hi all, the new boat looks great. This is Matthew Addison, and a fantastic to see the outboard hoist you bought from me as well. Hey, fantastic. Somebody just said to me though, Andy, why have you put an outboard hoist on the boat? You've got a mizzen boom. You just lift your engine on the mizzen boom.
That's a very good point.
But it's so
I don't know, but I mean,
it's handy to have a separate one.
Yeah, I think it's still handy.
Still handy, yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice to see the Melody Polo shirts in action too. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much. On the bow thruster issue, have considered.
It's Matthew's mum that did the t-shirts.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Buck, on the bow thruster issue, have you considered a water jet thruster rather than the tunnel tape? No. We're talking to Vitus about it.
Yes, but bow thrusters is way down on the priority list.
It's not a priority, but we are in talks with Vitus about
need a fridge first.
About bow thruster, and it'll be the 3-phase brushless inverter.
Rottnest Island is in my backyard. Fabulous place. Yes, Jack and I spent a month in Perth, and we didn't get to go. and I was gutted. So, and Jack's currently studying it in school at the moment. Well, in homeschool.
Yeah.
Louis Rodriguez says we want more guitar. It's right there. One of them is anyway. They've got a lounge full. But I'm planning to do a whole series of shorts on guitar, and I'm worried about how annoying it will be. What's the general consensus on shorts? Do people hate them, love them, or think that they're fine if they're done properly?
Please put them in.
Just
the
not
chat.
sure whether to do it or not. It
Yeah,
worries me a
but
bit.
once you've got a bit more time, there'll definitely be more of your music on our videos where we use music. It's just time, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah. Melissa began buying new saucepans. Not that I need them, but Melissa, I like shiny things, so candles and saucepans. Have you ever bought a Nescafe Dolce? No. No, we haven't bought one of those. When are you planning to leave on your adventures? Hopefully this summer. We would like to not be here. We don't want it. We definitely won't be doing another winter in this part of the world.
Yeah.
So,
we may still be in the UK, but we definitely want to have
South Coast or Channel Islands.
Started moving south.
Hello from Warrington. Hello. Stewie. Steel City Man. Question: how long do you envisage continuing your YouTube vlogs? Because although I haven't an old school bone, I really enjoy your channel. I'm 50. I think I'm going to carry on until I'm 50 this year, probably till I'm about 85. So you've got plenty.
Yeah, there's no end in sight.
I want to get.
Oh yeah,
about
179 people watching. Please hit the thumbs up. Can everybody simultaneously now hit thumbs up if you haven't already?
Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, it's completely free.
Yeah. Please subscribe to the channel, because it's
it does help us.
The way that YouTube works, the more subscribers, the more subscribers you have, the more YouTube, the brain, shows our videos to more people. So it does make a big difference, and it doesn't cost anything. You just put your details in and go subscribe to that channel. I've learned one important thing in all my boat life: inflatable dinghies never sink, even when they're full of water. That's very true.
Yeah. On the subject of dinghies, we're planning on having an inflatable, and we've also got a Walker-Bay 10. So because we want to be able to sail in little anchorages. Yeah.
So the arrangement on the foredeck will be the Walker-Bay 10 sailing tender, upright, right way up, with our 3.1 meter Avon rolled up inside it,
for as long as that lasts.
And then we've got two outboards. We've got a 5 horsepower 2-stroke, and we've got a 9.9 4-stroke, and then the Walker-Bay can be sailed or rowed. So we've got lots of options there. Randay isn't doing too bad either.
No, he's doing great, isn't he?
Yeah, great. We love Captain Q. We love Randay, and we're in regular contact with Cap. So Jack, you would be great commentary on your own YouTube channel. Yes, yeah, totally. Who is calling you out? Partington? No, we'll go to Dickie's. We've got a good relationship with Dickie's, although I'm very good friends with Will at Partington's anyway. Will and I go back a long way, so we might go around to Partington's, but we've been friends for years.
Yeah, and
I bought my very first ever sailing boat from Will Partington.
Yeah, but we're more sort of based in Carnarvon now. Anyway, so
can I answer a question?
Yeah, well,
have you done
Who's asking it?
AJW, have you done sea survival yet? Well, will it affect Jack's ears? We haven't done sea survival yet.
No.
It's something that we definitely want to do.
It won't affect my ears, the sea. If you're talking about the sea, or sea survival.
The sea survival course, you would be able to put your waterproof cases on, but there'll also be. We need to do sea survival with you with sign as well.
So Jack's cochlear ears implant attachments are not waterproof, can't swim with them, but he does have diving cases for them. So one of the grab bag things, along with the flares and all the other kind of sea survival stuff, would be the waterproof cases for Jack's ears.
Yes, we'd quite like to go and do our sea survival course where the RNLI do it down south, because it's got the I can't think where it is.
It's in the Solent, and the name escapes me.
So lots of places just do it in a pool, but this has actually got a wave pool. So that's where we'd like to do it.
Yeah. Cron editor, don't enjoy shorts personally. No, I know. It's weird though, is because shorts need focus and to be a whole idea. The problem is that now YouTube are actively demoting channels that don't do them. So you may find that if we don't do shorts, our channel disappears, and it just doesn't. You won't get notified about new videos.
Yeah.
It just won't.
We
pop
need
up
to
on the
look at a
screen.
way of being able to do shorts that doesn't notify everyone. So I
Yeah.
think that's the issue. Is lots of channels do regular shorts, and obviously people get frustrated that they get notifications on their phone all the time saying such and such has released another video.
But I do know that YouTube are actively promoting channels that do shorts and actively demoting channels that don't. So it's like at some point we've got to bite the bullet and try and do them in a way that isn't too flipping annoying. About the fridge freezer, have you considered looking at an RV wrecking yard? The company Autoterm, Plain Our Heaters, he's an expert in refrigeration as well. And I was chatting to him and he said the compressor for our fridge is already over there, and I think he's going to help us out with the refrigeration.
Hopefully, but we'll definitely be looking at other things.
Love any guitar music from Andy R. That's really
shorts.
kind. Thank you very much. Hate shorts. I know. Yeah. I know. It's just like I say, what do we do? What's the best thing to do? It's really hard because if we don't do them, sooner or later, the channel will just fizzle away because YouTube, that's the way YouTube works. They want you to do them. Greetings from Spain. My English is deplorable. It's not, because you wouldn't be using the word deplorable. I've been following you for a long time. Put on your route, Vera. Nudist paradise.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see me with no clothes on, dude. That's a bad day for everybody. We hate shorts, even though we have done some. They fill the screen on YouTube. Yeah. I have enjoyed watching the purchase and rebuild of the vessel. It's been a long journey. You've done very well. Thank you very much. Oh, it skipped again. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Where are we? Yeah. Okay. Hello from North Carolina. That's Mark Williams. We love your channel. Melissa looking beautiful. Yes,
Thank
she is,
you.
isn't she? I quite agree. Hi, Andy UK.
Jack needs to learn the
Sailing
instrument.
Yacht Carnival.
Yes, Jack
Yeah, I do.
Franklin. Jack does need to learn the instrument. Harmonica is a good
I
start.
do have a harmonica.
It does
I
have
don't
a
use it.
harmonica.
Yeah, you may have missed when I said earlier, with Jack's deafness, he struggles with pitch and rhythm. So we're working on those core skills before actually worrying about technical playing of an instrument. We're working on simple rhythm and pitch recognition and exercises to improve his pitch
199.
and rhythm exercises.
But it's definitely when we're on the boat and we've got more time as a family together, there will definitely be a lot more musical lessons, me included, because I can't play any instrument well.
Yeah, it's definitely on the cards. Hi from Hungary, Joseph. Kelly Hawk. Hello from North Carolina,
Oh,
under
you bought a
UK.
boat from Will. Excellent.
Ah, cool. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a cracking guy.
It's in Poole. Yes, thank you. The sea survival place with the wave pool.
It is.
In Poole.
It is. I'm trying to remember the name of it though, because it's got the two big ramps with the lifeboats that come off the top.
Oh,
I reckon Mark's doing well finding his Warham. Yeah, we love Mark, and
We love Mark.
fair play to him getting that Warham.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So good luck to him.
I've got anybody that has a bad word to say about Mark has got me to answer to, because I love the guy, and I just think what an amazing thing to be doing, taking on that Warham.
Just hope that when he lifts it out the water, there's not too many scaries that he finds, but you know, it's what he really wanted. And that's great.
I do wish he'd bought Steel Melody, because I think it would have been amazing.
Yeah.
but no, I've got nothing but good things to say about it.
Can he take Yoshi on the Warren?
I don't know what his plans are.
Do we have self-bailing decks if we take on big waves? So the decks are cambered, and yeah, they bail. They've got scuppers, and the cockpit has got two-inch cockpit drains, one in each corner, so it'll empty very quickly.
And we spoke to the previous owner, and he said that he actually managed to get pooped.
Yeah.
And it didn't even come up to the. It did. It filled up to the washboards, but was gone pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So there you go. Dusty River Rumble FTW. I don't know what that means, mate.
No.
That's a new one on me. 17-minute videos are good. Yeah, that's a good question, guys. What do you think about the ideal length? Sometimes we do 15, sometimes we do 20, sometimes we do 25, sometimes we do 30. Yeah, so let us know what you think. Okay, I'm calling you out. Who are your favorite YouTube channels? Are they all sailing? For me, I absolutely love Adam Savage. Follow Tested a lot, like Flight
So
Test.
Adam Savage, for people that don't know, is not a sailing channel.
Sorry.
Sorry, we
He's-
keep moving Jack's hands because he's putting his hands near the microphone.
He's tapping and
Sorry.
rustling.
So
the
sorry.
mic. So yeah, so Adam Savage, who was on Mythbusters, if you remember him, he's got an awesome channel. I really like Justin Hawkins Rides Again. He's really cool. I really like Ren, who is a musician, and if you've never watched the video Hi Ren, you should watch it. It's not everybody's musical taste, so ignore the fact that it's music and just listen to the lyrics and the emotional expression.
We've got
The video,
204 viewers.
the video is called Hi Ren. So I really like Ren, really like Tested, really like Flight Test, really like Justin Hawkins Rides Again, really like Rick Beato. Big fan of Rick Beato. Sailing channel wise,
Mothership Adrift.
like Mothership Adrift,
Wildlings.
Eric, of course, NBJS,
Yeah.
Adventures of an Old Sea Dog, Uma, Wind Hippie.
Wind Hippie.
Vagabond?
Yeah, we like the Vagabond. We like Delos.
Yeah.
You know, we're not kind of these
Yeah,
kind
we
of
love millennial.
pretentious people that go, oh no, we hate those big channels. That's just petty jealousy. They're amazing. Vagabond and Delos and
Yeah,
Uma
lots
and
to
those
learn
guys
from
are
them as well.
amazing.
Any non-sailing channels that I watch? I don't think so.
Hypnobirthing stuff, you know.
What?
I've
Don't
been watching some calisthenics programs recently. Look at me flexing. So I'm starting to get into that.
Excellent.
I've got to get
Yoga.
I've got to get rid of that muscle next. That's the biggest one. Right. Have you met Simon at Victoria Dock Chandler's?
I think we've met his wife.
The new Chandler's. Yeah, because I
The new
knew
one that took over the old one.
Tim Bailey. I was good, knew Tim very well.
Yeah, we
But
met his wife. She was lovely.
But yeah,
But we've not met Simon yet.
Not met Simon yet.
Thanks.
You,
need to donate some
Carl, yeah,
water.
YouTube are the boss. And at the end of the day, if they suddenly decide tomorrow to drastically change the rules on how these videos are made and promoted, we have to follow suit, because otherwise it's all gone. It's gone in a heartbeat. Choice is good for viewers. Watch shorts often. And that is a good point. If we put videos up that people don't like, they can always not watch them.
Yeah.
But if we don't put videos up that people do like, then they can't watch them.
Yeah.
The only choice you can make is whether to watch it or not if it's there, but you can't choose to watch it or not if it's not there. So,
Yeah. I think the only thing is the notification issue of shorts, isn't it? How will you sort your tax out when not in the UK? Something that we're still working out,
looking into that,
but we'll definitely do a video on it once we've figured it all out and we've been traveling for a bit.
Sailing Anja, by the way, I send you a message on Facebook regarding the help. Yeah, cheers. Do that. And if I don't answer, do it again, because sometimes I miss messages because we get so many. Peter McGraw, hi. Robert Bowler, hi. Secret Creek Prospecting.
I think you've gone.
Oh yeah,
too
no,
far
I
down.
haven't.
Okay.
Do a short before your episode comes out with a brief description of what's in the next episode.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Oh,
Tell
God.
Jack I have a fever and the cure is more cowbell. More cow. That's a Blue Oyster Cult reference.
What?
Don't worry, I'll explain later. More cowbell. Hi all, give us a wave. Robert Bowler. Alan Fife, good morning. Hi from New Zealand. Graham Hilton, wishing well, but time to do some work on my PhD. Oh,
good
wow.
luck with that.
Yeah, I quite fancy doing a PhD at some point.
You're born in Poole. Nice.
Where's
Right,
Paul?
Carl. Mark
In the south
Mark,
of
who
England.
put me on to you. Loved work on your steel boat. Followed you right away. Really like your videos. Thank you very much. Peter Size, what do you guys think? When do you guys think you'll be upping anchor? Yeah, we've answered that already. Later in the
But
in the summer.
This year.
Yeah,
This year, 100% this year. Wow,
$22.
$22.
Claude.
Thank
Claude,
you.
that's amazing. Thank you. What is the name of the survivor? Waves is the name of the survivor place. I'll ask my mate Chris actually, because he's a marine engineer and he has to do it. He's done it and has to do
Hello,
regular.
salty lasses.
Oh, hello.
We love the Salty Lasses. Hi guys. If you don't follow Salty Lass and SV Impervadius, we are honoured to have them with us. can I encourage all 203 people that are currently watching
199.
to go and subscribe right now to Salty Lass on YouTube and SV Impervadius and Ship Happens.
Yes.
Those are the three channels that I'm, as far as I'm aware, that are with us this evening. Please go in and subscribe. Ship Happens, Salty Lass, and SV Impervadius. Go subscribe right now. We'd really appreciate it. I would say in regard to shorts, I find that other channels, there are other channels, cross market like you did with Mark White. Yeah, cross episodes, I think, is the best way, bar none, to increase your coverage. Is to go and do an episode with another channel, or at least do a video chat with somebody and that kind of thing. I'm in Lake Charles, Louisiana, planning on coming to the United States. Cool.
I think
we
Salty
are
Lass,
definitely
in the next episode that's coming up. You are actually mentioned.
They were mentioned in the last episode.
Oh, was it the last?
It was the last episode,
Oh,
and they said thanks for the mention.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
I wasn't
We
reading
aim
the
for
comments.
15 to 20 minutes, basically a coffee break, and you
Yeah.
better mention us. Yeah, we do. We love you guys. We love you guys. 15-minute vids. Yeah.
Are you going
okay.
to build a close?
And then an open half, because I want
zippable close, yeah.
with the zippable fabric at the back half, because I want to be able to stand up on the helm and look over the top of the hard dodger to get a really, really good view.
So do I.
Yes. 20 minutes is best for me. So I think 15 to 20 minutes is pretty good. So Paul Dark, I like Sailing Melody.
Ah,
We
hi,
like
Paul.
we like
We
Paul,
like Paul Dark.
we like Paul Dark.
We love you, Paul.
Paul's my other brother.
From another mother.
It's not really a Caucasian thing to say, is it? But
Anyway,
Paul-
you will have seen
Paul's
Paul
on-
on previous episodes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Paul's a legend.
He's a dude. 15 to 20 minutes is a great length. Right. I think we need to keep our episodes to 15 to 20 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
because we tend to do.
Do any of you suffer from
3 hours is
seasickness?
better for
I do.
us.
Yeah, I get seasickness terribly.
I don't.
The first 2 days of every passage, I'm sick as a dog. But after that, I tend to be all right.
Jack's had a few occasional sort of bouts of a little bit of sickness, and then he'll feel sick for a minute, eat a biscuit, and then he's fine.
Well, sometimes I'll just throw up then.
Yeah.
Mum, can I have a biscuit, please?
Yeah, exactly. I so far, touch wood, really, I've felt nauseous a little bit, but since being pregnant, I'm more land sick than I am seasick.
Okay,
And-
we're way down on the comments. Let's
I know.
love watching Mythbusters. Brilliant.
Oh,
I've watched High Ren lots of times. I know High Ren is just, it's mind blowing, isn't it? It's one of the best videos on YouTube.
Are you planning to eventually sail to Australian waters? Yes, definitely.
100%.
Jack and I have
100%.
been to Australia, and I can't wait to go back. And Jack actually has requested that he's dropped off there to go to uni.
Yeah. Will you take a tour of the Med? Yes, we will. Do you have plans for your first offshore sailing? Well, we've kind of been offshore anyway, because crossing the Bristol Channel has been thoroughly offshore.
And
But,
we went to, what's that place called?
But our next,
I can't remember. The island.
Jacob, if you come to France Islands, come and say hi. No, we will be definitely coming to France.
Yeah.
It just depends how much time we can get with our visas, whether we can get
go back up a bit.
whether we can get the visa. But we definitely want to come to France, and we want to spend as much time as possible exploring that coastline.
Any advice on a camera for a newbie YouTuber? Just
Yeah.
stick with a GoPro to start with, and then add.
This camera here is the one to buy. You buy the GoPro Hero 11.
However, there's not been any footage yet of us
No.
using that. It's on our old GoPro.
So this is new since we got back. The GoPro Hero 11, I've got a microphone on the top now, but it comes with a light, it comes with the microphone, with a dead cat. Get it with the Volta hand grip, which is the creator edition, because that gives you a tripod. So you just fold the legs out like so,
Looks like a
and it will
weird
stand.
monster.
And the Volta hand grip has got a huge battery in it, which will then charge the GoPro, so you can film in 4K 60 for 4 hours continuously with the extra extended battery. And
really easy to use.
they're amazing. It's you probably dodgy audio with me picking it up, but we've been so impressed.
Thank you. Whoever that
Wow,
was, it
that's
doesn't
somebody's
say who it was.
£20. It doesn't say your name. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And then we also use the Sony A6400 with a gimbal,
Hang
but
on.
not in bad
You're
rain.
skipping questions. Back to the offshore. I reckon Ireland will probably be our next.
Yeah.
Um,
For some sea trials, we'll go across to Wicklow and we'll go
there's
and
another one
go and
you
visit
go
the
back
Salty
up.
Lasses
I can't-
possibly.
Go down. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Claude 20, yeah, okay. UK water quality there looks quite sketchy. The UK waters are sketchy.
Yeah.
They are tidal, like
Yeah,
seriously
tidal.
tidal. So if you can sail around here, you can sail anywhere, I think. And I think anybody that sails in these waters gets used to handling a boat in very fast flowing water. Can you tell me where to buy a 32 to 39 foot or something like this? The only advice I can give is trawl round the boatyards round your area.
Yeah.
Don't look online, don't look on eBay, don't look on Facebook, although you can, they're fine.
We did.
But go round the boatyards and go walking around the back end of the boatyards and look for the
Depending
ones,
on what you're looking for, to be honest.
yeah, and look for ones that look unloved. And then you'll go into the marina office or the boatyard office and say, that boat over there, is it for sale? And the yard owner will say, well, no, it's not, but I'll ring the owner and see if they want to sell it. And that's the way to get boats, because of people who probably weren't going to sell the boat, but then when you poke them, they might sell it. So
because there's lots of unloved boats sitting there.
Like Melody, Ocean, not Steel Melody.
AJW, cheers for the live chat. See you on the high seas, one last trip to Fiji before retiring to the UK canals. Yeah,
nice,
lovely. The only problem I've got with canals is too many midges. Salty Lass Ship happens rocks, says Paul.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Watch Sailing Yabby.
Yeah, we do.
Friends with MP and Ben.
And we really enjoy seeing the
chat
project.
with Ben every now and then. Love their project.
Ship happens. It's good.
We take a tour of Med. A few stops in Rome.
Yes.
It's a beautiful port. Yes, definitely.
Yes, we will.
We're going to try and spend as much time in Med as possible.
Yeah.
Just
to clarify,
and stuff.
yeah, even if we go through the Med in 90 days and get out to Turkey, once we've done 90 days in Turkey, we'll be then exploring the Med again on the way back through to do our Atlantic crossing.
Thank you, whoever that was. Super thanks.
We'll get down to there
Have
in a minute.
you met Mike from sailing? Because I love it. Do they mean Mike that was sailing with us? Or is that how
I'm not sure. Have you met Mike from sailing? Yes,
from YouTube.
From
actually.
YouTube. Mike was one of our YouTube followers who got in touch years ago.
Yeah, he got in touch years ago when Andy was doing the passage home with Miss Rosie.
So somebody's given us £20 on a super thanks. Somebody else has given us $9.99. That's amazing. It doesn't say your name, unfortunately, so we can't thank you.
We might see it as we scroll down.
Yeah. I don't want to click on it in case it ruins the chat window. Do shorts. You must hang on. Ooh, it's Secret Creek pasta that's given. And James Vanyan.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, hang on. Where are we?
Right
Do
now.
shorts. You must. The other content justifies the effort, and if you do shorts, if you do sponsors as shorts, the YouTube ads will love you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wildling is my favourite.
Yeah,
we like
great.
Mark as well. He's a great guy.
Yep.
Group meets with other sailing YouTubers would be a good to watch. Yes,
yeah, definitely.
I think we ought to get together with all of the the Irish Sea YouTubing groups.
Well,
and
I think UK maybe.
Yeah, but even just this area, because we've got Nigel from Bleeding Rust.
Yeah.
We've got Salty Lass
Happens.
Girls, Ship Happens,
Yeah.
and there's a couple of others.
Yeah.
Andreas.
Who's in? What's the name of them in Bumaris?
Yeah, and who's the guy that goes out on his own doing with that?
Yeah. There's
There's a few sailing YouTube channels around
So
here.
we should definitely have a little northerly, northwest YouTube
Where's
party.
Riverside again?
Best cure for seasicknesses, Impavadius. Sit under a tree.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
absolutely better. Even better. Sit on the sofa with a glass of wine, watching a film.
Well, not me.
Sway with the waves helps with seasickness.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep it moving. Just be organic.
Where's your dog? The dog's a family dog. So the dog is with Andy's daughter.
Yeah.
Pip sort of lives between the two of us. But when we go, she will be staying with Emily because she's not a fan of the boat. She loves
hates
the sea,
it. It
but
would
she
be
hates
cruel
boats.
to take her on the boat, and she loves being with Emily. So.
Yeah.
Never been sailing, Andy H, but have been watching this channel for a good 18 months. Join me, and
awesome.
that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Come sailing with us.
Mhm.
Hi, mates. Greetings from Moscow. Hi, guys from Moscow. lots and lots of love to you. It's a difficult time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really, really tough situation that lots of people are in the world. Breaks my heart, and great to have you here. Great to have you, Vakral, on board, watching the channel and showing the world that the world is full of love and the world is full of amazing people.
Yeah.
So big up, Vakral. Nice to have you here. Doofer, Gmail, Doofer, David, you may have answered this already, but did you already sell the other boat? No, not yet.
We still have her. We still love her. We just haven't had much time to do much on anything at the moment because of issues with the pregnancy.
Yeah, and that kind of segues nicely into the next question. Can we hear more about Melissa's racing activities?
Yes.
Melissa's not racing at the minute.
No, I raced at the beginning of my pregnancy, but I tend to race. We try and be an all-girls crew, and we go out of Pathelli and do some races
with Avril,
with a lady called Avril, and go from the local sailing club around there, which is great. And I'm sure at some point when I'm back on board for another race, I can film, depending on who's on. And if they're happy, then maybe we'll have an episode where we're racing.
It depends whether the other people on the boat.
Sometimes the races are very serious. Sometimes they're just
gin and tonics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why I haven't been on board.
So Mark says dogs on boats. Yeah, it does happen. Loads of people have dogs on boats.
Oh, there's this channel with a chicken on the boat.
Me, though.
Yeah. Our Pip just wouldn't cope.
Carl, maybe. Can you watch from Russia? Don't know. I assume so because we've got a Russian commenter.
Yeah, maybe they're using a VPN.
Maybe, yeah, they might be using NordVPN or something like that. Salty Last Girls will be going down the Irish coast in early April.
Oh,
excellent.
Nice.
We'll probably have a baby then, but come and see us. Hi guys. Artis, have you come across any Buchanan yawls? No, I've seen them, but I've not. I'm not massively familiar with them. Doesn't boat stand for bring out another 1,000? Yes,
does.
it does. Any idea how I can persuade my wife to sell the house and buy a boat and sail around the world? I'm so envious.
Take her sailing.
Join a dinghy sailing club and go and learn to sail GP14s. It's super addictive.
Yeah.
GP14s all the way. It's how I started
many
years
ago. It depends on your wife, I'd say. If you can get out on some nicer boats and go sailing. And
I guess.
It all depends.
GP14s are quite hectic.
That would be really cool, and I'd love that. But that's not.
They're a bit hectic and a bit
for
wet.
Everyone. So if you can get them out on a nice dry boat.
Or the other thing you could do, which would be great, would be book her a present to go and do a comp crew course in the summer in the Med.
Yeah.
Because the comp crew course in tidal waters in the UK is a bit different, a bit more complex, and they're likely to push you a bit harder and make you a bit more uncomfortable. But comp crew in the Med in the summer would just be brilliant.
Yeah, although if you go down to the south coast and go with the lady that I did my day skipper with, Lara, she is awesome in Dartmouth. I can't remember the name of the sailing company.
James Vanyan just sent a super chat. Thank you, James. Amazing. That's fantastic.
Can you remember the name of the company?
What? No. What
you
did your theory or practical?
Practical.
No, I can't.
No, but her name is Lara.
Yes, Lara's amazing. Josh, I'm ringing off now. I'll keep watching.
Oh, I was going to say something.
Sorry. Did I cut across you?
Oh, yes. Is that because, when you were talking about going on comfort crew in the Med, is that because there's less tidal waters in the Med?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's sunnier and nice, and it's a nice introduction to some people. But obviously, if you want to do your day skipper, definitely do it in the UK.
Love your map in the background. That map in the background, guys, Simon and Gemma, we actually saw that on Wildling's first boat, their little Good Tidings.
Yeah.
And I messaged Mark and said, "Oh, what's that map?" And
he didn't tell us.
He didn't tell us.
I just found it on.
We've got another super thanks from JP. Thank you very much.
I found it on eBay, Gemma. I just typed in colourful map.
Tom 080955 says hello, Captain Jack.
Hello.
Watch Cruise and Kiwis. Yeah, we've watched a bit of them.
Yeah. Peter King, hi, Simon and Gemma. All right, okay. Park Nest, I watch Ship Happens, Acorn to Arabella, and Leo Tally Ho. Leo's amazing, isn't he?
Yeah.
What a man. He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
I watch YouTube on my 120-inch TV. We should watch YouTube. Oh, goodness, I bet we look awful on 120-inch.
Don't tell us that. We'd rather you all watched it on your
Please
phones.
watch it on your phones because we don't look so
smallest screen
flipping
possible.
terrible. 120. Who wants to see my face on a 120-inch TV? You must be mad. Listening to Brian Eno, excellent.
What's Jack's favourite sailing channel?
Ooh, that's difficult. I like Uma. I like Mothership Adrift. I like Wild Flames.
Yes, there you go.
And Ship Happens. Salty Love.
Andy.
Hard We Work.
Do the visa in France. Hang on. Do the visa for France and the UK. I know my status is different now. I'm married with a EU citizen, but it's a nightmare otherwise. Oh, okay. So just get a French visa when we're in the UK.
Right.
May well do that. Do a rally at Victoria Dock soon. I'm up there when the Seta Dam splashes in a couple of weeks. Cool. Mabe. It's Mabe. Maybe. Carl, please hit the like button. Yes, we've said this, but anybody that wants to, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Dominic Gatz, it would be nice if you put a live cam at the top of your mast. Yes, except when I'm taking a wee off the foredeck. Yeah, we will maybe do that because we'll have this.
Okay, yeah, well, there might be an occasional. You can log in at this time.
Yeah, we might live stream some of our sailing. We'll have the facility
we
to do
only
it.
share a small portion of our life.
Yes, people think we share everything and we, tell the world all of our innermost things. Trust me, we don't. Captain Jack did a great mini documentary on boats and stuff he liked seeing around the harbour.
Right at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool, wasn't it? It's all right. It's fine, Winnie. Greetings from Rob in Kent. Would love to see. Yeah, from JP. We've said thank you.
Hi, Rob. I'm from Kent.
No, there was a message with the super thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, we've already said thanks to JP.
Best wishes to Melissa and Jack. Followed you from very early on when Melody was patchwork of rust. Yeah, she was. She's not now. She looks great. There's not much left to do. Jack, thanks for helping. Oh, sorry. Hi, greetings from Rob in Kent. Would love to see an episode on Still Melody Under Sail. Yeah, we will be doing exactly that. Can't wait.
We'll be doing exactly that unless we're not silly. If somebody came forward and said, here's X amount of money, I want your boat as she is, and I'm going to work on her, and these are my plans, then obviously we would accept that. But the plan is to launch her.
Yes. Jack, thanks for helping.
We also love back to the Kent. I want to go to Kent before we leave the UK, just to say goodbye to my hometown.
Melissa's from Herne Bay.
Yes.
So.
Well, there's no moorings in Herne Bay.
No. Jack, thanks for helping Mum and Dad with the build. I enjoyed seeing your eagerness to helping get the vessel out on the water. Yep, he's very handy. Do you teach or have in the past? Yes, I've taught for many, many, many years. I was a professional session guitarist and made a living through teaching. And I'm going to be setting up kind of now really Zoom lessons for guitar and bass guitar and music theory online. So if anybody listening of the 185 people left want to sign up for guitar lessons, it's something that I'm definitely doing, wanting to set up and start. And the more of you that hassle me about it, the more likely I am to get my backside in gear and start doing it. So guitar lessons online on Zoom, available from me now. Ship Happens. We love watching you, Jack. There you go. We love watching you too. Will Aquaholics be doing a tour? I don't think our boat's posh enough for him, is it?
No, they're all super yachts.
He does like posh boats. We need some more of those guitar shirts. Guitar shorts or guitar shirts?
Shorts.
Yeah. Well, I can do requests, except I won't do Wonderwall. So any requests? JP, I'm waving. I'm waving too. Place in Cornwall with the same name. I'm with you. Okay. It's blowing a hoolie over here. Yes, it's blowing a hoolie over here as well. Yeah, it is absolutely horrendous. I would say outside right now, it's probably 50 miles an hour and horizontal sleet.
Yeah, last night was worse.
Yeah. What's your weather like? Yes, exactly. Have you seen Sailing Flying Coney patrons are up to £458 a month? Have you seen the Sailing Flying Coney patrons? Up to, I don't understand that.
I think there's a channel called Sailing Flying Coney.
Yeah.
And they're patrons.
They've got 458 patrons a month new. That's
No,
quite...
no,
I think that's how much they charge. I don't know. We haven't.
I don't know. No, I'm not aware. Please inform us more about that. Aquaholics is powered only, isn't he? I thought so. I thought he was super yachts. Chilly here, only 16 degrees. Don't. That's just mean. Secret Creek Prospecting, thank you so much, and thanks for the super thanks. Got to run. Keep up the exciting channel. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, amazing support. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've been very impressed by Jack's commentary on the recent videos. Some people, you know, haven't been so keen, but we love doing it.
Don't worry, they still love you.
I'd say 99% of people love it, and then every now and then somebody's mean. But yeah.
Jack's commentary. Does he write them? No.
No.
Andy writes them. Jack.
I do schoolwork.
I script them, and then Jack learns.
Jack has
them
an input.
and has some input.
Stop putting your hand
But it's
in
all
your
part
mouth
of
when you
it's all part of Jack's
Sorry.
education. So everything that we discuss it, talk about it, and then make sure he understands it, as well as just reading out words. Suggest Captain Jack have his own sailing channel for the
That's the
Sun Kiss.
plan for the future.
Yeah, 100%. Are your mooring fees gone up in Wales? I
Yeah.
don't really know, because we haven't had the bill yet.
Yes, our fees on the hard have gone up. So yes, and I know all the local marinas have gone up, but we've got nothing to compare this year to yet.
Some George Benson then, please. I'm a huge jazz fan, but I haven't actually sat down and learned any George Benson. Very bad of me. It's on my to-do list. But yeah, he's an immense player, and it's not because I don't like his work. It's because I just haven't got round to learning any George Benson yet. So try again. Just tuning in, guys. Hi, hope all is well. Ainsley Henderson, hi. Great. Nice to have you on board. Melissa, you look Shane today. Look forward to see your baby. I'm not sure what Chain.
I'm guessing it's compliments. Thank you.
It's a compliment. Thank you. Yes. Jack did a good tour of the dart yard. Yeah, he's good at that kind of thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need to find some more yards.
Rudy, hello from Germany. Carol, hello from Wichita. George Benson was 80 today. Was he really? Good grief.
Salty lass, 1.6 degrees.
It's about that here, guys.
No, it's not.
It is. It was actually snowing as I came across Bistis.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well,
Janice Joplin,
Jack
me and
always
Bobby
misses the
McGee.
snow.
My ship is an AML.
Nice.
Do you pay AML tax on it
Yeah.
in every marina that you go into? Yeah, the top level of their patron is paying £450 a month.
Wow.
480. That is madness.
Yeah.
I mean, how lovely and great. I'm so pleased for them that they've got people who want to support them that way.
Yeah.
Must run. It's a great experience. Watch you guys live. I've been watching you for many years. Impressed with all three of you. Oh, thank you very much,
Thank
Tom.
you, Tom. Bye
That's
bye.
lovely. Thanks for joining us.
Lovely. I think we've got to the bottom of all the comments, questions. So if there's anything else anyone wants to ask, then
It's not really 1.6.
I see. Just done a short just to keep the YouTube algorithm happy. Cheapest is £5 a month. Yeah, now I think our cheapest is like $3 per creation, but then you can actually cap it to $3. So
yeah.
What's the difference between
Jazz? Oh, okay. I'm not really a Joe Pass chord melody guy, but what George Pass would do, he would more into kind of chord melody and walking bass line. So he'd take.
There you go. Eastbourne Harbour, yes. We'll try and visit there.
And so on. So he's got bass line and melody and all that kind of stuff.
My mum and dad lived on the boat until they were 76. That's amazing.
There you go. That's as close as I can get to Joe Pass. I'll need to practice Donna Lee or something like that before I can play it. Thank you. You're very welcome. I had to quit Patreon. I would rather you receive all. Yeah, no. Kathleen, I wanted to discuss this with. We're thinking about doing it all through Coffee instead. We're not quitting Patreon instead or as well, because I know what you mean. The Patreon website takes a huge cut. So we are.
I think Coffee, you can do a monthly thing.
You can do a monthly thing on Coffee as well. Yeah, we need to look into it a bit more. Well done to all three of you. It can't be easy. This is Alan Walker, but you're doing fantastic. Back to Kathleen. You are so generous, Kathleen, and you support us so much, so regularly. We can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Really, really, really is appreciated. Looking forward to Sailing Yabba, Odd Life, and Project Brewpeg. Yep, so do we. Love them all. Favorite guitarist is the late great Mick Ronson, who worked with David Bowie. Yeah, incredible. How they say most man overboards are caused by taking a wee off the boat.
We're aligned.
No taking wees when underway.
Oh, I don't know if I can stick to that.
Well, you have done so far, only because it's been freezing.
Dad, why can't we just go inside the boat and have a wee? In
Great chat session, please do another. Yeah, we will.
Charmaine has just arrived. Oh, God.
Right, I'm going to order Chinese now.
You're not, because nobody delivers to where we live.
Right, Mark, I'm very jealous. We live in the middle of nowhere, so if I want Chinese, I've got to go and fetch it. YouTube super chats takes 40% as well. Wow. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. I learned banjo at the moment. Banjo, amazing. 5-string or 4-string? Are you frailing or claw hammer? We have a Coffee account and never seems to have any fees attached. You can update followers and supporters. Yes.
Yeah, we need to update our Coffee account.
Carl, yeah, thank you very much. A lot of people are coming away from TV now, aren't they? And going to support people individually, and we really appreciate it.
That's true. That's true.
Hello, Sal in Rome.
Brewpeg got 140k for a new engine from GoFundMe.
Wow.
That's amazing. 5-string Rude, amazing stuff. Yes, I'm a huge Bella Fleck fan. If you have heard of Bella Fleck, you should. Love his stuff. You Bella Fleck and the Flecktones with Victor Wotton.
Sailing is quite a girl. She really is. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Will you do any busking on your trips?
What's busking?
No, I don't tend to busk because I like to get paid for playing music. But, and buskers don't get any money.
Once Jack's got his musical instrument repertoire up, then I'm sure you'll find Jack busking in some marinas with his little brother.
I think Overboard peeing. Wildlings, there's Mark. Hey, hello, Mark.
Hello.
Well, can lead to pooping in your pants when it's a bit rough. I can understand that. Let me just clarify what I just said about wanting to be paid for music. Because I did it professionally for such a long time, I got pretty peed off and resentful at doing gigs for nothing, and it was like asking a plumber or an electrician or a computer programmer if they want to do it. Oh, well, why don't you just do it for nothing because you really enjoy it? And I'm like, well, lots of people enjoy their job. It doesn't mean that they should do it for nothing. So I kind of got out of the music industry and vowed that I'm still available for work, but I'm not interested in doing it for nothing. And buskers tend to do it for a cup of coffee, which doesn't interest me.
What is the strongest wind you have ever experienced?
Do you mean after a curry?
For me, we went out on a race and it was gusting at about 50 knots, and we came back in like everybody else did.
Yeah, because I've been out in similar.
We were short-handed, and it wasn't forecast like that, but we went out and it was really choppy out of Patelli. That's me. But
I've come across the wind. For me, isn't the issue. I'm quite. It is because wind whips up the sea state, but I've been out in 50 knots or 40 to 50 knots, and it's been okay. But I've also been out in places that I shouldn't be in a lot less, and it's been a lot worse.
Yeah,
so
really depends.
It depends on the seabed. It depends on the amount of fetch. It depends on all sorts of stuff. So I once came across Carnarvon Bar and I timed it hopelessly wrong. And I came across Carnarvon Bar in what should have been a force 4, and by the time we got there, it was a force 6, gusting at 7, and that was nothing short of terrifying. It was. It's not 50 knots, but it doesn't need to be.
It all depends where you are on the coastline, doesn't it?
Yeah. So sea state's more of an issue than wind for me, I guess. And the further out you go, the bigger the rollers get. So
the biggest wind I've experienced is I don't really know.
You've been out in 30 knots.
Yeah,
I think so.
35, I think, when we came racing with Avril. You know that time where you went really green?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was helming on that race.
Yeah. Andy, Jack and I and Avril, who I raced with, we went out just to go around the cans from Patelli, and Jack decided to sit downstairs and read his book whilst it was blowing about 35 knots, and it was like he was inside a washing machine.
Of my life.
That was the first time he ever got seasick.
I only get seasick if I
33-foot Sigma.
Oh, there's Blown Away, checking in, just got back from Nat's birthday dinner. Happy birthday, Nat.
Everyone say happy birthday to Nat.
And similarly, if you haven't subscribed to Sailing Vessel Blown Away, SV Blown Away, go and do that. There's 181 people on the chat room. Go and subscribe to SV Blown Away. That would we'd like you to do that as a personal favour to us.
That'd be really nice, thanks.
What were you after, Melissa?
I'm just checking that. Leslie, good to see you still here. Yeah, I'm at home.
Yeah.
I'm not in hospital.
Still at home.
You're missing. There's some questions.
What, further up?
No, just after Leslie, the comments.
All right, Janice Joplin, me and Bobby McGee. Yeah, beautiful piece. Difference between a leg and an leg, or an arm and a leg, I guess. Yes, that's true. Can a cat heave to as easy as a normal boat? Never sailed a cat, so I don't know. No. I tell a lie. I've sailed a hobby cat. And I didn't heave to because it was a hobby cat. It was a little racing thing. So I never heaved to it. Melissa, sorry, got the wrong spelling. Meant brilliant. Google Translate. That's fine. Watching from Cholacosi, Chocolate something, Chocolate Bloss.
No, wait.
Somewhere in Florida.
Somewhere in Florida. Hi.
Chocolate.
You guys do live in a wind tunnel. The thin peninsula and the Menai, it's always seem to funnel in the wind. Yep.
Yeah.
For us, it's the sea state that makes the voyage unpleasant, not the wind. I totally agree. Yeah. We are of the same mind. Artis, has been great seeing your astonishing transformation in the last year. Can you tell us how you've adjusted to these remarkable developments?
When you knew Ocean
I just roll with it, it's just I'm that cool.
Yeah. I mean, Ocean Melody was not planned at all.
No, not in any way.
We were just should we tell the story? Yeah. Because especially as Mark's on here.
Mark's on here and Paul is on here. We had gone to visit our friend Paul, who is still online, I believe. And we had heard that Mark was looking for another boat. And I feel really bad now. But we were in bed that night and Melissa was online.
Was just looking on the internet out of curiosity to see what boats were about for Mark. And I went, oh, look at this boat, Andy. And then the very next day we drove down to see it.
Decided that we wanted it and bought it. And got it for a good price. But so Mark, I'm really sorry.
We really weren't looking for a new boat. No. I just had a little look to see what was about for Mark.
And we need more space
but obviously we're happy that Mark's now got the
boat. Really and the silver lining to that is Mark has now got a Warren Pahi 44, which is just the best boat that he could possibly have for himself.
I thought it was a Warren Tiki.
Sunk in a trawler 30 miles off Shetland. 5 went down, 2 survived. Me and my friend. Oh my goodness, that's dark. Me and my friend who passed last year, 15 years waiting to be rescued. Oh my goodness. You were 15 years waiting to be rescued. No, that's quite horrible. I wouldn't want to be sinking off 30 miles offshore in a trawler. Oh, that makes my spine go.
My friend,
dodgy curry helps fill your cells. That's true. Hello, Ian and Nat.
Yeah, I'm not eating curry at the moment because I don't want to go into labour for a few more weeks.
I was in 30-foot troughs off the Needles. Yeah, it's not hard to do that there. Do you watch the race? I think it's the Amoka there in the Pacific. Yes, and also Golden Globe. Puffin from Patelli has been in a bit of a pickle the last few days, I believe. Hope he's all right. Ian, isn't it, from Puffin? I forgot about MJ Sailing and Finding Simon. Yeah, great channels. Wendy Cunningham, love watching you guys. Can't wait to see you sailing as a family of 4. You guys are a joyous follow from Texas. Hi, American friends. We love you.
Is Texas near this?
When you guys cross the Atlantic, will you be going with the Ark? No.
No, we're not. We're
but
not.
We might follow them.
We'll follow them. We're not rich enough, and we're not posh enough to be part of the Ark. We're not. We're just too rough and ready, I think.
What is the Ark?
Yeah.
What's the Ark?
We'll explain it to you after the call, but it's a group.
It's a group of
yachts
people
that you
that
pay
I
to
don't
be
even know what it
part
stands
of
Okay.
to go sailing around the world.
I googled your new boat, Dock, and it looks perfect. So close to home. Yes, it is. It's half an hour away. Amazing. If you buy at the right price, you're laughing. Same goes for cars. Yeah, true. Hello from Northern California. Me and my wife love your channel. Look forward to it. Our favourite is Stevie SRV.
Sad Day.
Sad Day. Not sure who was SRV. Who's SRV? Fill me in.
I don't know.
15 hours. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Great story. I did wonder Ocean Melody was for you though. In the Stars defo. Yeah. Does curry cause people to go into labour? I never knew that.
It's one of no.
I think it just gives you the runs.
It's one of those myths. There's lots of things that they say that you can do to get labour started.
Hot curry, lots of pineapple.
Hot curry and lots of
other
pineapple.
Is
And
that why you brought the pineapple one?
No.
Okay.
And yeah, you can see a pineapple. That's why it's not eaten. But there's lots of things that people say can help you go into labour, but obviously I'm trying not to for now.
Much respect from Texas. I've learned a lot of restoration tricks from your labour. From Melissa's labour.
No, my work.
Can't wait to get you guys to sail this part of the hemisphere. Don't learn anything from me. I can't teach anything to anybody.
Have you seen the Duracell restoration?
Yes,
Yes, we are
Amazing
good
project.
friends with Matt from Duracell Project,
You might be
and
in a future
we've
episode.
just done a Zoom call with him, videoed, which will be in a future episode about doing some fiberglass work on our hard dodger.
Us doing some fiberglass.
Us, yes, not him,
not
but
him, sadly.
he'll be overseeing and mentoring me through the fiberglass stuff.
Do the narc instead. You
Do the narc.
What? Not.
You go,
You go week
oh, is it a
before and
thing?
have 100 boats behind you if you need support. Not art. You go a week before and have 100 boats behind you. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Don't follow them. Go ahead of them.
Curry powder is good in anti-fouling.
Ooh, didn't know that.
Maybe. I have heard this.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard this. But I'd rather mix copper into epoxy and have copper coat.
Yeah, we're very lucky that
Not curry coat.
our new boat has got copper coat on.
Terrible jokes.
Yes.
Seeing you in Milford Haven brought back memories of my first
Enlistment.
and sailing out of Milford Haven on
a shell
shell tanker in 1963. Wow.
Stevie Ray Vaughan is who you're talking about. I thought you were. What was it? Yeah, Texas flood and all of that stuff.
You can confess all now. Mark's got his dream. Yes, we can confess.
Yeah. I like Sailing Fair Isle. So do we.
Yeah.
We are in awe of their cinematography and their professionalism and their
Amazing
presenting
camera
skills
work.
and their beautiful Hans Christian, although I actually think our boat's nicer now.
It is a thing, the narc.
You look nervous when sailing the boat. Who looks nervous? Me? Yes, I am.
We were all very nervous.
New
It was
boat,
the first
untested,
trip.
going a very long way.
Yeah.
And
With
all
your
I could
pregnant
think of
wife.
is, what if a through hole leaks? What if a bull valve pops off? What if the engine fails? What if? So I'll be a lot less nervous once I've gone over the boat with a fine tooth comb, and I'm totally.
Yeah, I mean, we had been over with it.
Yeah, we had, but
the more you sail a boat, the more confident you become in the boat.
yeah, for sure.
I'm sailed.
Do you remember sailing Kitty Wake?
I have sailed.
Yes,
I
I
have
do.
sailed, but I haven't actually sailed. I haven't.
Elana
Yeah.
done the
Mangietti
winter
and
stuff.
Matt.
Yeah.
And was it Matt or Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
It was Ryan and Elana.
Ryan, I think, yes.
Yes,
Kitty
we
Wake,
love-
we loved their
we
channel.
love their
were
channel.
Very sad when
Very nice
they
thing.
stopped doing videos.
It's a thing, the narc.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Okay.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, non-arc. Got
yeah.
you. Sailing into Freedom. Not watched them.
No.
Probably ought to. AJW, good evening all. Cheers. Good luck. PS, don't bother with prop speed. Total riff off. Copper coat, but it's hard work. Yeah. Okay.
Good to know.
Carl,
Thank you.
ha ha ha.
How are the new ears, Jack? Oh. So we went to London, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't get them.
Yeah. We didn't get them. Unfortunately, due to Brexit and war issues, there was a delay in the delivery. So the appointment was still relevant. He had to have his yearly update where they check and do all your mapping and hearing tests and stuff. And they've set them up for him. So hopefully they'll get sent to Great Ormond Street and he'll have his new ears programmed there and then they'll send them to the house. I need to actually chase them tomorrow and find out where they are.
Mhm.
Wait, imagine if my ears came when the baby was being born. That'd be really irritating, wouldn't it?
Not particularly.
No,
You just
they'll
put
be at
them on
home
the
in a
next
box.
So yeah, we drove all the way to London for Jack's New Ears and they weren't there.
Yeah.
So he got set up and
We
they all,
actually caught the train.
yes, we did. Right, we
And
did.
I got
The cowbell remark wasn't derogatory. It was a quote by Christopher Walken.
Yes.
Could play the cowbell. Yes. Yes. And that's the kind of thing which really helps Jack with rhythm as well. It's just being able to keep time like that. But just to Blue Oyster Cult, which is fine. Do you watch Atticus? Yeah, we love them. And just our heart goes out to them with the difficulties they're having with the new little munchkin at the moment. They're having a really tough time and love those two to bits.
All will be well.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing more of your videos. So this is good evening from Denmark. Bye-bye, Dr. Dooley.
Bye.
Bye-bye from Denmark. Love your grin when you were sailing. Yeah. I mean, I didn't look too nervous all the time, I hope. And I'm happiest when I'm out at sea. It's like I said in one of the episodes, I don't really like land. Land is where all the problems are. So,
Yep, RNLI.
There's always our great RNLI. Yes.
Yeah.
RNLI are amazing.
copper
Kevin's going to
coat.
apply for it.
It's interesting, wasn't it? Copper coat on cephalopods is like salt water on snails, should be banned all over. I don't know what the answer is for anti-fouling, because the whole point of anti-fouling is to put things off from sticking to your hull. So how do you do that without putting something on your hull that they don't like? I don't know what the kind of ethical standpoint on that should be, because from an environmental point of view, what is the other implication, which is you allow stuff to stick to your hull, and then you either scrape it off and kill it or carry it to another ecosystem where it wasn't and shouldn't be. So I don't really know. I don't know, and I don't pretend to be an authority or have a strong opinion on it. But yeah, the whole point of anti-foul is to stop things sticking to your hull, and the only way to do that is to put stuff on there that they don't like. And if you don't do that, you're going to end up with another set of problems. So I don't really know. Where are we? There's always a great, there is the great RNLI, although they don't tend to come out to you when you're on Vanuatu, I don't think.
Yeah, Jack's part of your getting underway prep should learn Morse code. That would be quite a cool lesson to do, Jack.
We'll do Morse code.
Yeah.
Love a bit of drama at sea. Worst was the tiller snapping off under sail. Oh, that sounds horrible. The purpose of land is to provide supplies for boats. Yes, yeah, there you go. Just scroll up a little bit. You know, you can just swipe with your finger.
Yeah, we're in the right place.
Oh yeah, we are.
We are in the right place.
Thought you might enjoy Lenny Gallant, also guitarist on the. Oh, okay. I shall look at that. Yeah. Lenny Gallant on the Minnehaha YouTube videos. Tribute to Kirsten.
Females.
So all right. Okay. Cool. That's not much in the way of anti-foul. There's not much in the way of anti-foul that's working on the GGR.
Yeah.
What's GGR?
Golden Globe Race.
Oh, right. Yes, I see. Yes.
Sailing
Brothers are great.
Sailing,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Another. When do
We've got so many channels that we want to watch.
Just don't have that much time.
We don't have that much time.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you get into one that you really like, then you want to watch all their episodes, and then that takes up too much time.
When do you expect to finish Steel Melody? As soon as the weather improves. It's chucking it down with rain, and it has been for weeks. Yeah. So as soon as and then before that we were sailing back from Dartmouth. As soon as I've got a break in the weather, I'll be over there working on her and getting her in the water. Trust me, it'll be amazing.
I keep putting a scupper to the works as soon as
being in hospital.
As soon as the weather's nice, I go into hospital.
Yeah.
Where when do you expect to finish Steel Melody?
Well, we've just answered that. That's the question I just answered.
Yeah.
Ben Hammer, you could
then.
teach your folks. Whose folks and what could we teach them? Abandoned land, we say, yes. Cephalopods should not be near my hole, by the way. The life expectancy of an octopus in the wild is 6 months, so you're not cheating them out of decades of life. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in that. It's better than the paint we had before, yeah. That was the stuff that we had in the 60s and 70s and 80s was just horrible poisonous stuff.
Horrible.
Have you seen The No Boat by Mark of Wildlings? Yes, we have. We love it. Absolutely love it. He's a legend. I won't hear a bad word said against him. I think he's nuts. I think he's the most nutty, endearing, beautiful man. Same
thing about us.
Yeah, people think we're nuts as well. And Mark is following his dream, and we're all. That's exactly what this is all about. The whole getting a boat and going off a sail around the world. Melissa's really struggling with contractions right now, off camera. So yeah. Where are we? Have you worked out an alarm system? No, not yet. Good point. We do need to. Night to you all, says Andy UK. All the best to you for the safe birth. Thank you very much, Andy. Bye-bye. Strobe lights would be a great idea, yeah. For waking you up if there's a problem with the doors.
We want so there are things anyway that are currently out there for deaf people. Like vibrating pillows and alarm clocks and stuff. It's just a matter of rigging it up to our system and flashing lights.
Dad wants to make this like little paddle wheel.
Yes, I want to make a foam hand that smacks him on the head. Yeah. Alluring Arctic is a great sailing channel. Yeah, we love them. They're hardcore, but he kite surfs in the snow, and you're never going to see me doing that. I'm much more the Keith from Zatara than I am Alluring Arctic. You will watch less sailing channels when you're sailing. Yeah, I think you're probably right. We don't watch a lot of sailing channels anyway. We love them. We've got great respect for them. We feel very close to them, but we don't spend hours a day watching sailing channels because we've got too much boat work to do.
Yeah, I think we've probably watched more over the last few weeks because we've been home a bit more, haven't we?
Oh yeah, well done with keeping up the questions. Thanks, Carl. Rob from Kent again. Silica 1 is the alternative to antifoul. No copper coat, no copper or biocides, just silicon. Nothing sticks to silicon except. Yeah, I've been looking at. Well, I've not been looking into it, but I've heard about it, and silicon for casting is really good for making models of stuff and casting models, because as you say, nothing sticks to silicon except silicon. So my only concern would be is how do they then adhere the silicon to your gel coat underneath, because silicon won't stick to gel coat, so you're going to get water.
Please stop giving ideas for Dad.
A shock collar. That would be good. A dog shock collar.
Do you know? I mean, it's going to sound cruel, but obviously it's not something I really wanted when Jack was little.
I don't know where she's going with this, by the way.
The problem is when Jack goes off cycling on his bike and he's ahead of us or runs ahead of us and we're like, Jack, can't hear us. And I just wanted a little vibrating wristband so I could just kind of.
An Apple Watch would do that now.
Yeah, even in the house.
Yeah.
Before, I mean, it's not so bad now because we're all on one floor. But when just having to kind of get his attention, if he hasn't got his ears on, a little vibrating collar or wristband would be amazing. Not a shock collar, just a little notification
not just
bell.
A buzzy collar.
Mum's calling you.
In some yachts will not lift above the silica one as they're worried the straps can slide off. Good grief. What? I don't think silicon will even stick to itself.
Go up a bit.
Yeah, it's a silica one.
That? Wire jack up to 240.
Yeah, shock collar. Dusty river laughing. Talking about the weather, 25 degrees. Great today. Great for sailing. Nice. And destroying inside doing demolition work. Nice.
We can't wait for some nice weather.
Boat repairs channels are as good as sailing ones. Well, we're definitely got lots of both. Silica one has a tie coat, epoxy to tie the coat to the whole. Many versions. Yeah. Rob, I'm very much. I'm keen to look into it. Definitely keen to look into it. And there's this Sonic one as well that I've seen lots of stuff about on Facebook and thought, I wonder if that sounds like a load of rubbish to me, but it might be worth looking into. Ian and Nat.
Still on the same topic before you go to Ian and Nat.
Go on.
The silica one has one big drawback. It can only be out of the water for 8 to 10 days before it becomes useless.
Oh, right, okay. We should be back in the UK, says Blown Away.
In May.
In May after the Spirit Yacht delivery. If you're about for a visit, it's the boat you're on at the south. Oh, yes. Yeah, right. You're delivering the 46. Nice. Yeah, come and see us. Come and stay. Is that in May? Yeah, we'll have a newborn baby. So get the train up, or I'll come and fetch you from the airport or wherever, and come and stay for a few days. Silic one has a big drawback. It can only be used. Oh, right. Yeah, that's Anton's. Sid.
The Warren Dream is uniquely British, though. Mark is clearly reviving the people's boat. Such a great story. 2 girls, 2 catamarans.
Being
Fantastic. Yeah. Charlie, thanks so much for your input and being involved. Thank you.
Claude, you keep putting messages up and then it keeps saying message retracted. I don't know if you've been trying to say something, but as always, Claude, thank you so much for your support.
Every time you put a message up, Claude, for some reason it's saying message restricted. Retracted. We've got quite a hefty filter on the chat. So it might be that there's just one word that you're using that the chat filter doesn't like. So perhaps try that.
Yeah, we put filters on obviously because we've got
Jack here. Yeah.
Sorry.
So if we've got any swear words or anything like that are completely filtered out. So.
But I don't know. So.
Mark, you're making me very jealous with your special chow mein. I'm starving. I've been working all day on Emily's boat. I've had a greasy sausage roll from Greg's and a peanut butter sandwich, and I want some dinner.
There's chicken curry in the fridge for dinner.
Is it chicken curry? Fantastic.
Butter chicken. You've had your dinner.
Hello from New Jersey. You may consider creating shorts with excerpts from a mask cam with minimal editing and perhaps a voiceover. It'd be nice to see weather starting to roll in. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. A mask.
One of my messages disappeared earlier. I thought I messed up. Yeah, we've just turned the restrictions and filters up to max.
So we don't actually know what it's filtering. So we will have a look at the.
All those comments will be in held for review for later, because wow, we got 260 likes on this live stream. That's amazing.
There's still 173 people listening to us babbling on for an hour and 41 minutes.
Any other questions, by the way, from you lot? While I put the kettle on. I'm not going away. I'm just putting the kettle on.
Literally just about 5 steps over there. You can't see it though.
No.
Hi there. Are you guys going to Hi there. Are you guys also planning to sail to the Baltic Sea, to Sweden, Denmark? Maybe you talked about it earlier.
We would love to.
Yeah.
Baltic, yeah.
We want to go somewhere warm first.
Get out of England.
We feel that we need some heat first.
Milk and one sugar.
Yeah. But we definitely want to go that way.
Ooh,
don't you think, Andy?
Yeah. 100%. We will be heading off.
We're desperate for a bit of heat. For a bit.
That sounds weird because I picked that microphone up absent-mindedly without thinking. Yeah, we'll be going somewhere warm. Hopefully all the way around.
I've been watching Nigel making your new solar arch. He's making an amazing.
He's not making our solar arch. He's making somebody else's. He's making Ben's.
He's making a friend of ours.
And then he's making someone else's. And then I'm hoping he's making ours.
Yeah.
Greece is nice this time of year. Yeah. And if Melissa wasn't so flipping pregnant, we would probably be doing this live stream from your boat, guys.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I only drink Yorkshire tea, incidentally. Whatever you bring, lots of tea, Yorkshire brew, 1,000 bags at a time. Yeah. My sister-in-law, Melissa's sister, buys me about a catering pack of
5,000.
I think it was 5,000 Yorkshire tea bags every Christmas.
And they normally last
till about September.
Yeah, September.
I drink 5,000 cups of tea between Christmas and September.
So have you already planned your
We're following the trade winds like everybody else. We're not one of these kind of crazy, I'm going to go the wrong direction and be blowed to anybody else and then get as far as
we're open to
France and get in trouble.
Going and exploring some different places that people haven't explored yet. But
Yeah, we want to take it easy. We're we've been sailing a long time, but we're not experienced ocean going sailors. So we're going to get the right, kit the boat out right, set the boat up right, and then follow the right routes, the normal way that everybody does it, and do it the easiest possible way to begin with.
Yeah, and then after that, who knows?
Yeah. Pick our weather windows. If it's not the right weather, we don't go.
I didn't get the years, sorry.
Yeah, how's Jack's New Year's? He didn't get them. There was a delivery problem. We're waiting for them now, but they're all programmed, ready. The Great Ormond Street have got the program ready to put on them, so hopefully we will get them soon, and he will tell everyone in a future episode.
And also, Kirby Thomas, I am 11.
12 in November.
Yeah.
What's Salty Lass winking at? I presume the withheld comments. I'm now down to 500. 500. I would start to panic at 500 tea bags. That's like running on fumes.
Yeah. I can't wait to start drinking
Claude,
caffeinated tea
many
again.
time you told what I wanted to tell, and coming from Montreal, my English is good, but not very good. I see. Right. Okay. So. Got you. So removing the comments because we just answered what you were just about to say. Macman, would be good to see you guys enjoying the Red Sea. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Where cruising is becoming more frequent. That'll be great. You'd be most welcome. Jack can do more training. Yeah, yes. Jack did his powerboat level 1 with Ian last time we were out there and thoroughly enjoyed it. But I don't think now's the best time because you'd probably end up having a baby born on your boat.
A Greek baby.
Go a Greek baby.
Oh, can we have a Greek baby?
Has the amount of water in your bilges slowed down? Oh yeah, there's a little drip of water in the bilge.
Can we call him Caesar?
Caesar.
If he's born in Greece.
No.
No, wait, Caesar's Roman, wasn't he?
Caesar was Roman.
Wait, Da Vinci. No, Da Vinci was Italian.
Leonardo
like
da Vinci.
Pablo or something.
Pablo, yeah.
Aristotle.
Aristotle.
So there's a tiny drop of water in the bottom of the bilge, but it's just from the odd little bit of rainwater. I think one of the cheek blocks has got a drip, and one of the sail main sheet, the Genoa tracks has got a drip. And then the rest of it's just condensation. It's nothing.
It's very difficult.
I checked the bilge today, and there's that much water in the bottom of the bilge.
It's really difficult at the moment because there's so much condensation because we haven't got the best heating system yet, which is coming up in a future episode. But obviously, once there's less condensation and it's pouring with rain, we'll be able to actually see where the leaks are coming from. But there's not many.
So it's the winking smiley. I messed up the message, or did just like the word Greece. Scandredge AB, outside Stockholm is an archipelago of 24 beautiful islands. I live there, can definitely vouch for it, but it's a summer place as the winter. Yeah. Stockholm, it would be pretty tough in the winter. Hey from Finland, will you be working on Steel Melody is the next priority. So we're going to be kitting Ocean Melody for blue water sailing, fine, but getting Steel Melody finished in the water, sailing, motoring, seaworthy, and then sold. But
we can't sort of say these episodes are going to be on this boat, because it's weather dependent. Again. It is. Everything on Steel Melody needs to be outside.
So for example, on Saturday I'm at work. On Sunday, I've got a day off. If it's good, perfect welding weather, I'll go and weld on Steel Melody. If it's chucking it down with rain, I'll go and do something battery or heating related on Ocean Melody.
Yeah.
So it entirely depends what the weather is, what I can do on the day.
I've got a question for me.
Jack's got a question from Alan Walker. Question for Jack. What food will you miss sailing on the open sea?
Are you talking about puddings or normal foods? If you're talking about puddings, it'll be toffee yum-yums.
Toffee yum-yums.
Toffee yum-yums. And unless you are in the UK and know what Greg's is.
Yum-yum.
Greg's Bakers.
I didn't even know what Greg's was from the south of England.
Yeah. It's a...
But I think they're down there now.
Are they?
Yeah.
And if you're talking about normal dinner food, I'm not sure because we can cook.
Yeah, Jax loves every single food. You're not fussy, are you? And you enjoy
Mushrooms.
trying, apart from mushrooms, but you enjoy trying lots of new things. So
Yeah.
and most things everything's home cooked. So
And gummy bears. I miss gummy bears.
there you go. Yum yums and gummy bears.
Did you look? Herbert says, did you look into the Drake Paragon for the thing with the sewing machine?
Not yet. I've looked at lots of them, but currently we've got the sewing machine that we've got for now.
We really want a sale, right?
Yeah, although there's a lot of alternatives that I've been looking at.
Where are we in regards to dear old Melody? Kind of answered this question before. I've got the chain plates, one patch, keel in, mast up. She's good to go. So it's about 3 weeks work and a couple of grand. Andy, my wife wants to know when you're going to live stream some blues. I'll do a lot of music live stream, I suppose, at some point. I
think when we're living on the boat.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll
I'll do some more of that stuff. I can do music live streams, like I say. I'm always open for requests. EU citizenship. Yes, please tell us how. Don't even know.
Well, we know from Ian.
Yeah.
It's...
no worries. I'm panicking. Parents might save the day with a delivery. Love being
just drop something on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty cool if Melissa actually went into full-blown labour and had the baby now during our YouTube live stream.
That would not be cool.
Don't say it.
I'd just leave the camera running and just move out of shot. That would be But every time Melissa leans out of shot like that, it's because she's having another contraction that's
one that I can't hide.
Absolutely like slaying her. She's in so much pain. Stockholm Archipelago, 2,400 islands. Whoa.
How many? What were you studying the other day? Japan.
Now you mention it, do you have a name for the new crew member? We do, but we're not telling you.
Do we? Have we decided?
I think we've decided, haven't we? We've narrowed it down to 5, of which 1 is very prevalent.
Are we not allowed to tell them?
No.
Why?
No,
we haven't told them.
We're telling. I think maybe telling
lecture?
immediate family might come before telling our YouTube subscribers. Much as we love you, I think immediate family may be a tad miffed were we to share it with you guys before with them.
But the name might have a nautical meaning in a language.
It will have a nautical theme, and no, it's not going to be Pugwash.
No, although we thought Skipper was a good name the other day.
Skipper, Pugwash. Yeah. Or,
Baby Skip.
Or Popeye.
Yeah.
Popeye?
Yeah. NJ, don't know what that means. Want to send you an important book. What's a good address to send it to us?
Send us a message on Facebook.
Send us a message on Facebook Messenger and we'll send you the address.
We probably shouldn't give out our address on the live.
I think everybody knows it now anyway. How far are you on with the lithium? It's all there. I've just got to wire it up. So we've got 3 Acceleron lithium batteries at the minute. They're 115 amp each. I'm going to add another 3 to that, and then when we can afford it, another 3. So I'll have 9 eventually.
I can get yum-yums in France.
Oh wow!
And then I've got the Victron Multiplus 2 and the Smart Shunt and the what have you, DC charger, the battery protect, those kind of things. Yeah. It's all assembled. It's like Avengers Assemble, but not wired up at the moment.
But answer to your question is no further on than what you've seen in the episode so far because of everything that's been going on.
Yes, I know it can be monitored off VRM, and I've also just bought, you can probably still hear me, the bit that I really needed.
I don't know if you can still hear me.
You should be able to still hear me. If we change positions. I've just bought that, which is the USB dongle, which is the bit I didn't have. So I can set up
a t-shirt.
That there is a USB Victron dongle, which I can now use with Victron Configurator to set up the charging profiles.
I just want to show off that cool t-shirt.
No, I'm just doing. It's just.
Oh, move to Ireland for 5 years and you can apply for Irish citizenship. That's
yes, I might be able to get Irish citizenship. An Irish passport because my grandma.
The trouble is about moving to Ireland for 5 years is I'm really, really old, and I don't want to be living on land for another 5 years. I want to be off.
Dad,
In 5 years, I
you're
want to be.
old.
But in 5 years, I want to be more than half the way round.
Yeah.
But it's a very nice idea.
You're not old.
Claude, you will discover lots of cuisine and discover not tasty foods
Yeah.
too. Yes, amazing. What was Blown Away's argument? Somebody says Blown Away, good argument. I didn't.
Baby born in Greece gets EU citizenship.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah.
I
It's
guess
where it's
so.
born,
Quick,
isn't it?
quickly, let's go to Greece. Then we need to feature some curry.
Yeah, but then what happens? The baby's got it. But
Fiddling with my whistle. Hi,
Hello.
nice to see you. Go on, Jack. Spill the beans. You know you want to. No. Oceanus. No, that's a Beneteau. Do you really think we would name our child after a Beneteau,
No.
a bendy toy?
Wow.
We wouldn't name our child Beneteau Oceanus or Jeannot Sun Odyssey. Yeah, no.
High five, Dusty River.
No, nothing against Beneteau or Jeannot, by the way. Somebody gave us one. Oceanus. Cattle spoiled. Did you hear that? What amperage does that alternator output? Probably not enough. I shall put a bigger one on. That's the kiddie you need. Yeah. We've named the baby Costas. What, Liza? Costas Coffee?
No, I used to have, it's a Greek name.
Are you making tea then?
Didn't you just boil the kettle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making the tea. I was going to get up and make the tea. I don't know.
And all day.
This is a very down to earth live stream. We are just literally chatting to you guys. I'll have tea, please.
No, thank you. I do drink tea or Earl Grey.
Jack, entertain our guests while I go and get my mug from the lounge.
Bye.
Oh, you've got a fresh mug. Fine.
Okay. No, we've got something. I'll just
I'll put
look.
that back up there.
Oh yes, don't forget the biscuits. Where's the biscuits? We need biscuits, Dad.
Yeah, I know. We've got no biscuits. I don't sing. I'm sorry. I have sung and I can sing.
Do Twinkle Twinkle Star.
No, I was involved with singing for a long time, both at university and then as when I was musical director for Birmingham Midland Operatic for a long time,
Right.
and was the musical director and conductor and accompanying pianist and vocal coach for Les Miserables and loads of other kind of performances by BMLS. And so I can, but I'm not a and I was in pub bands and country and western bands and that kind of thing, but I haven't sung for a very long time, and I tend to be quite persnickety about what I sing, when I sing, and how I sing, and I do a lot of rehearsing. If you want to hear a singer, Paul Dark's your man. He's got a blinding voice and he can just do it. He's natural gifting. I'm not naturally gifted. I've got more or less perfect pitch, but I have to work hard on my singing. So no, I'm not singing.
Salty lass.
Salty lass.
Sailing yacht, salty lass. Okay, Jack, tell us about your drawing. Do you see a future in art? I do like drawing. I've got some.
Jack just run and grab some.
Go around and grab some drawings to show you.
There's a snake. I think I did that on SV Blown Away. A snake. And I've got some cubism.
That's some Jack's cubism.
And then got another notepad. I've got more notepads, I just don't want to show you. Leaves.
He's always drawing and following drawing tutorials. A stag.
I like dragons. There's a weird lady on the back that I drew.
Draws lots of dragons.
Yeah. Some unfinished drawings as well.
And look at this one. This was my Mother's Day card that Jack made for me.
Ta-da.
Let's get some more questions. So I bet Melissa sings well. She does, but she won't sing. She's too
I
shy.
don't sing well.
Melissa can hold a tune and she's got a nice voice, but she won't sing even in front of me. What's the most impractical
I sing in the
thing?
shower.
What's the most
Do you?
impractical thing you're going to take with you that you don't need but can't leave behind? Melissa,
Oh.
I suppose. the wife. The most impractical thing that you don't need but can't leave behind. No, that's not true. I think the guitars have got to be high up there. Totally impractical, virtually impossible to keep them in good nick. But I couldn't go without them.
Yeah, I'll be taking some craft stuff that isn't really practical.
Can I take my Lego?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack will be taking Lego.
Perfect.
That needs to stay out of the bilge.
Okay.
Guys, well, I think on regarding SIM cards in France, the company will work out for the best £29 for a SIM card and €20 a month with a 210 gig internet. It's a contract pause. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes. Send us the details of that. We have got Starlink.
Yes, which will be coming up in a future episode.
We're on Starlink now. One of our amazing followers who will do a piece about in another episode.
Purchase Starlink, so we just have to pay the monthly fee.
So if you're wondering whether Starlink is good for internet, that's what we're talking to you on now, is Starlink. When I was in Jack's age...
2 hours.
2 hours. When I was in Jack's age, I was in church choir. I was also in church choir. I was in Bangor Cathedral choir with Aled Jones.
Oh, were you?
I was in Bangor Cathedral choir with Aled Jones.
Is Aled Jones?
I was in a choir.
Were you?
Yeah.
A church choir?
Not church choir.
Right.
I was in the school choir.
I was in the university
But
choir.
it was a church school, so...
Yeah.
I don't go to school.
Because Aled Jones is 2 years older than me. And
Who's Aled Jones?
He's a famous singer.
Oh, okay.
But we were in Bangor Cathedral choir together. Sailing Salty Lass. No, we didn't.
You did. There was someone talking about karaoke.
I
can play the spoons. I can
that?
also clear bars by doing karaoke. Excellent.
Hello, Alfie.
Which one of you is that though?
Which one of you is what?
Salty Lass. I can play the spoons.
Yes, we never know who we're talking to. I'm assuming it's just both of you, right? Like you just jointly type one letter each or something. What's the old engine like, Andy? Performed well, didn't it? Are you happy with it? The engine on Ocean Melody is incredible. It's the Yanmar 4JH turbo, 55 horsepower, I believe, and it's ridiculously reliable. It started on the button and just ran like a dream the whole way through. No issues. I'm looking forward to getting a wire brush all over it and tidying it up and getting some paint on it. We've still got the pictures you drew of Blown Away on board. Amazing.
Yes.
Jack would get on with my daughter. She loves drawing dragons.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
How old's your daughter? I'm trying to marry him off. Tell you what, if I win the lottery, I will buy you a sail thingy. Oh, thank you. They're called a sail right, and they are the dog's dangly bits. Wow, well done. I can't even draw a proper stick figure. Yes. What guitars are you planning to take to sea? Any concerns with salt, moisture? Yes. So the guitar I've got behind there is a Takamine. It's nothing particularly special, but it's been mine since the early 80s. I've also got a Patrick Eggle Berlin Pro, which is a really special guitar. It's the last Patrick Eggle Berlin Pro that Patrick himself made before he sold the company, and he still makes Patrick James Eggle guitars under a different company. Good friend. I'm taking those two. I'll be taking a small bass. I really want a Kala U bass because they're only this big and I can get a good bass tone out of them.
So we're staying at home, so
I'll be taking
the aft cabin.
I'll be taking a nylon strung Yamaha travel guitar. So one acoustic, one electric, one bass, one classical.
And a keyboard.
That'll do. And a keyboard. But the keyboard doesn't have to be that big.
You don't have to, but please, can some people, well, even more, 5 likes on the video because I just want to get to 300.
So Nigel's making a solar rack. Is it for Melody? No, it isn't. It's for somebody else. I'm hoping we're hoping he'll get onto us in due course. Mark Wildling had French residency. Yes, he did. I think he's on the chat somewhere. He's probably just sitting there thinking, what are these guys talking about? Fiddling with my whistle. Wow.
I'm guessing that's to Aled Jones.
Yes, I presume maybe. Guys, we're going to call it a day. We're 3 hours ahead of you. We're nearly start. Good night, guys. Love you lots. Take care. Right.
Yes, the most
Cool.
Dominic, the most important thing you need for sailing the world is water maker. It's
You're
very
not wrong.
high up on our priority
Yeah,
list.
we might need to GoFundMe for a water maker because we can't afford one. We absolutely can't afford one.
No,
And they're
it's
about £5,000.
there's obviously we've got our battery install coming up, our heating install. We need to sort out a working fridge. That's the next
Refrigeration and
most
deep
important
freeze.
thing.
Yeah. And then water maker and then aircon because we're both redheads. We both suffer in the heat. And every single person who has been into certainly equatorial regions has universally told us, from Pam Wall to Reese from Zora, guys, you are going to have aircon.
Yeah. But for now,
So-
it will be fans. That is, I mean, it's a definite would love to have, but it's definitely low down in the priority list.
We can clear out the fridge and take one person at a time sitting in it.
Will you sail around Ireland? We may do. It's not massively on our list, but we may do.
Oh, I'd love to sail around
yeah.
Ireland. But we let's say we want to.
It's not saying that we don't want to. It's just we want to get to warmer weather first.
Yeah, but I think once we've circumnaved,
We'll do lots of stuff.
We'll be exploring all different places.
I also, sorry.
Come on.
Yeah. I also want to go to Scotland, go to the Loch Ness.
Yeah,
Scotland
we'd love
and
to go
Shetland
through
and across to
Caledonia.
Norway and up to Svalbard and what have you.
Can you read
Salty
the
Love
Loch
says,
Ness one
not a
by
Yanmar.
See.
The oil filter is behind piping and the impeller faces backwards. Yes, but the engine access on our Yanmar is incredible. I can get to literally the whole engine. It's like there. I can get front, back, left and right. No restriction
I'm
anywhere.
married to a European. Right, Andy, I need to divorce you and marry a European. Although, if I could get my Irish passport, then you'd be married to a European.
Oh, right, fine. Do it. Get on it. My daughter is in her mid-20s, so Jack is safe. Yeah, but he is a catch.
Yeah.
So, filling with the whistle, done. Filling with 301. Yeah, we go. Oh, at 310 now.
Yes.
Why don't you head
Why
south?
didn't you head south at Land's End? Just go. I know.
Because Melissa's going to have a baby, and we've got Steel Melody to sell and the house to clear.
But we were
Otherwise-
No
we were
biscuits,
very
sorry.
tempted.
No, where are the biscuits?
In the cupboard. Do you want to eat biscuits?
Where are the biscuits?
Sorry, everyone. You're going to have to witness biscuit eating.
Actually, I'm not going to eat biscuits on camera. It's kind of minging. Yeah, nobody wants to watch me eat on camera. I'm not doing that.
What's that called? Arsenic sound or something?
What?
I don't know. Dusty River Sailing Brothers went round Scotland. There seemed to be quite a lot. Yeah. The tide. It's not just Scotland, Ireland and Wales and England. The tides around here are mental. So, right. Look into a DIY water maker. They're quite easy to make and fairly cheap. Ryan and Sophie Sailing Gate. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have a look.
Okay,
We'll have a look at that.
We
When
eat
you're
chocolate
coming,
on
when you're coming from cold country, the heart. The heat is a must for a time. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We eat chocolate on camera. Yeah, I know. But also Melissa has made a chicken curry, and if I eat chocolate now, I will be less hungry, and then I'll feel bad.
And no one wants to see me eating with braces. It's not fun.
Leslie is off. Bye, Leslie.
Good night, Leslie.
Off as in going, not off as in gone. So. Good night. Love you lots. Take care. Thanks for your support as always.
It is 8 o'clock.
I think it's 8 o'clock and we're going to go.
We probably need to go. So thank you so much for everyone who's joined us, and 138 of you still here. So thank you.
And the super thanks. Amazing. Just amazing.
I was going to show my birthday cake, but if you can't eat on camera, should probably head off as I need to feed the penguin. Yes, make sure you keep that penguin.
Go and feed that penguin.
All right,
Thanks
bye-bye.
for the videos and work. You're very welcome. And eat a biscuit. But we allow biscuits after curry. Jack can have a biscuit though, because he's had his dinner already.
Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it.
Yum yum.
Jack has a yum yum.
Oh, and cinnamon.
Fiddling with
cinnamon
my
swirls.
Good
That's what I
night,
also
artist.
miss.
Good night.
Bye.
David Stiglitz. Good night.
I'll also miss cinnamon swirls.
Nadia.
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you for the good luck.
By the way, good night. Claude, good night.
Good night.
Stephen, good night. Ronald, good night.
2 hours. I know, we were here 2 hours and you stuck it out.
You're all mental. Ship happens.
What
Good
time
night.
is it there? It's 8 p.m.
Yes. Gavin, see you later. Thank you so much. Carl, ta-ra. Thanks for being so involved.
Thank you.
The Dennis the Menace, good night. Graham, good night. Sailing Cookie Monster, Dominic Guts. Yeah, good night, everybody. I'm going to click
Goodbye,
close
people.
now.
Thank you for joining.
Are we ready? Love you too, Kathleen.
Thank
See you later.
Kathleen.
Ta.
Take care.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Ta.
On 5, 4,
3,
3, 2, 1.
Bye.
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 Bye.